Okay, I'm trying to see if I can get this focused because I don't know if it is. So this is Fatal Frame 3. I have cleared this game on my channel many times before, but I actually had recently went back and deleted all of my videos for it. Same thing for Fatal Frame 2. Like, I deleted every playthrough I had ever did. Like, all videos for the game, I deleted all of them. So, mainly because at the time, those videos were recorded like crap. The quality was really bad. And that's when I had first got the game years ago. And didn't really fully take it super seriously. Because I had played through the game 5 times. Same thing for both. I had playthroughs that I did 5 times. So I've decided that I'm going to do a final playthrough for each game. And once I do the final playthroughs, that'll be it. I'm kind of worried because I have artifacting on my PS3. My 8 HDMI cord, or the AVU cord, has like a weird short in it. Like, it looks clear like the menu, but the water thing in the background on the snake pattern, I can see the artifacting a little bit. Like, it looks like it has slight lines through it. I don't think my phone's gonna pick it up though, because my phone kind of like smooths everything out, but I can see it, and I'm like, I hope that won't be a problem, because I have to physically get up and wiggle the cord on the back of the PS3, and I don't want to do that. Alright, so these are the outfits I have that I'm going to be using. I often use the yukatas. I don't really care for the default outfits much, because we have like normal, then her suit, so it's normal, black yukata, red yukata, then the suit. There should be the pinafore dress, but I don't have it, because you have to clear that, and I lost that. So yeah, her Zero costume from Fatal Frame 1, then her normal one for this outfit, for this game. Then we have blue and pink, so I'm going to keep her in the blue one. And then K, we have his normal, navy, and orange, and that's it. I don't think he really got like a third and fourth outfit like Miku and Rei did. So he has like the glasses or the fox ears, and you know, I don't really get into all of that. Sometimes it's funny, but sometimes I feel like they don't really look right. Like the cat ears on their heads. When I had put them on them before, it kind of just looked funny. And then even the cat, Ruri, you can put a bell or a ribbon on the cat. I always do ribbon, but I guess I'll go for bell this time. So let's go ahead and start this, I guess. I'm gonna just go for, let's just go for normal. Mainly because I have cleared this game on all difficulties before, and I'm not gonna be going through this game to be like, oh, speed run, or oh, look at me, I'm pro. No, this is gonna just be from start to finish. That's all I'm really focusing on. I'm not really focusing on showing all ghost circles, because I have done that in the past. I know those old videos don't exist anymore, but the fact remains is that I did that one time, and I don't want this playthrough to be like that. This is gonna just be casually for fun. I'm actually doing this for a friend of mine, in a memory of a friend of mine who passed a few years ago. So this playthrough is going to be a little different, because it's not going to just like be for me. I'm actually doing it in the memory of someone, so it's going to be for him, basically. What was that? I get glitches in my games. And sometimes they're not funny, because like it messes with the game's sound files, and it throws a random sound effect out of nowhere, and it can be really just unsettling at times. So this is Rei Kurosawa, one of the main characters you will be playing as for the game. So that's her fiance, Yu. So while driving in the rain, she wrecked. He died, but she lived. This is a couple years later. like this part right here.
Should we get going?
I heard this house was haunted. Too bad it's not.
Rumors
They're
are just rumors. I'm gonna load these up.
So that's the girl from the first Fatal Frame game, if you've ever played the first one. That's Miku Hinasaki. So she's working as Ray's assistant, helping her with folklore stuff. I like this bit. There he is. That's her dead fiance.
You?
He's like, I'm out of here. Nightmare metamorphosis. I said that because the wall pulled back behind her and turned black. There's like a bunch of like black veins on the wall. It's actually a miasmic grain filter, but it doesn't look that way. Okay.
Where am I?
Oh, you know. We're in a nightmare world. So, because this is an introduction, I'm going to be talking a lot during this playthrough because this game is old by now. I feel like if you haven't seen it, I don't really know what to say. I have no comment. It's just, I feel like it's something that people who are into these games would have seen at some point. And because I've already played this game a bajillion times, I kind of want to do a different thing with this playthrough, so I will narrate a little more in case there are people who don't really want to get into the game and they don't want to, like, you know, give a shit about who these characters are or anything. I'll just tell you. So, we are in a dream manor, but we're not, like, physically here or something. Because the house that she's supposed to be in, because she's taking photos and stuff, because she's, like, she's kind of, like, trying to continue her dead fiance's work, where he got into folklorism, and he went around and studied places that were haunted and such like that. She's, like, kind of picking up where he left off in some ways. So the house that she was in just now, I believe it's on the same grounds where the real Dream Manor is, because the Dream Manor is actually a real place that really exists in this world, in this game. But they can enter this place via dream. Like, in their dreams, they come here. But it is believed that this place was real. Like, that's the one thing that kind of bothered me about it, is people think, like, oh no, this is just a made-up place that you enter in your dream. It's like only a place that exists in dreams. But no, the Kuze Shrine, as well as the ground it stood on, is a real place in this game. It is a real place. And like, at least the Kuze Shrine parks, I know that it adds aspects, elements, like it adds the Himoto Mansion part from Fatal Frame 1, and it even adds some area from Fatal Frame 2, because Kei is the uncle of Mayu and Mio from Fatal Frame 2. That's why other locations from the other previous games are in this one, and they basically blend together. But the Kuze Shrine part of it was real. The other two parts, I feel like that's more dreamlike. Like, they are just here because they're based on that character who's associated with it. Like, that's why Himoto Mansion is here, is because of Miku. And that's why the other areas here, like, I want to say it's that damn the Osaka house from Fatal Frame 2. That area is there because of Mio and Mayu, which ties to Kei. That's why those areas are in the game. But the part that Rei experiences, the Kuze Shrine was a real place. So right now, she's not actually really here. It's more like she gets whisked away here. I haven't played this game in a while, and I have to remember what my buttons. Was it R1? Yes. I have to remember, because all my Fatal Frame games are set up differently, and I was like, how do I open the door? I was trying to think it was like square or X. So, I have to get refamiliarized. my problem too is I try to do things too early, like out of order. Because I know where things are, so I try to prepare for it. There's one shot that's going to come up that's really hard to get of Makie and Kozue. Because they appear as you're, like, walking by. You kind of have to, like... Oh, if I would have been just a second faster. I think the doll looks up at you. Yeah. Like, there's a lot of, like, small little details in this game that I feel like they are hard to get. I'm not going to say that they're not. They are. It gets a little hard if you don't know what to look for. Because right now, she's not really here, so you will notice that where I'm going isn't actually the actual true layout of this place. Like, where I'm going, that's not the real layout of this building, of this area. Should be on my right. I think I have a thing that auto-turns me towards ghosts. I probably should just let the auto-turn do its thing. My track. I have a thing called track. I think what I did wrong... Yeah, there's a... Tengai Narumi. What I did wrong is I was trying to aim towards them instead of letting it aim for me. And that's why I was a second late on getting that other one, but it's okay. Bro, chill out. Chill out, please. So, you have to go to both sides. Because there's Shrine Maidens. So, the Shrine Maidens kind of see Rei as the new engraving priestess. I don't think so, Minamo. Stay here forever. No. There's these priestesses who come here to take on the pain of all of the people who are here, and they use them as sacrifices. And they see her, as the new one. Actually, this is Minamo. The other one was Shigeru. The priestesses all have names. There's 4 of them. It's Minamo, Shigeru, Amane, and what's the one with the long hair? Hisame. Like I said, I'm not going to try to get all ghost circles. If I get them, I get them. If I don't, I don't. I'm not going to worry about it. They are hard to get. Anyone who's actually played these games know that this shit gets complicated. There's still something I wanted to say. Yeah, see how it lit up and then disappeared? Like, you have to be, like, quick. You need trigger fingers, because I've already played this game before, I'm not really too worried about it, because these are images I have before. I can't see my ghost list until I actually officially come here. But I think it's, like, 97 out of something. I can't remember. Because this whole area is under a miasma, which is why it's like black and white with a grain filter. Even when you actually really come here, you cannot stay here because this leads to the Kuze Shrine, where the miasma originally escaped from. And you can't stay here very long without a purifying candle. But that doesn't happen until she breaks the seal on the shrine. I like this part. That necklace she has on is the one that her fiance was wearing. I think they had matching ones, if I remember correctly. Why would you wake up from that? Yeah, I think they had matching necklaces.
Are you okay? Oh, it was nothing.
I don't know why her face looks so funny here. Like, that's not the way Miku actually looks. I don't know what's wrong with the CG, but like, it always bothered me that her face looks so different. Like, That's not what she looks like. It's also because I have my screen ratio set to stretch. So it's stretching it, but still, yeah, that ain't the way she looks. Like, there's something wrong with her face. I mean, it's okay. I don't know why it's like that. So she's re-looking over the photo she took at the house, and the one that she took of you was really there. She really did capture him. Always bothers me how she doesn't sleep out of the blankets. Who moans that loudly when they're sleeping? What? Alright, cool. Man, how do those candles stay lit in the snow? That's sublime, though. I've always liked the way Koei does their elements. Like, the snow looks believable. I've always liked these areas that they do in their games. They do this a lot in Neo with like torches and candles and snow and stuff. Like, they've always had like a unique aesthetic to their games. Because it's kind of weird when you look at all of the games Koei has made, that some of them have similar aspects and elements. Like, they'll have like similar trees, you know, like architecture and stuff will be similar. But when it comes to the way the overall the games play and the way they are, it's so weird that it's like, this is made by people who do samurai and dynasty stuff, and then you see the Fatal Frame shit and you're just like, oh my god. Like, it's unique to see what they can do. She's like, this place is... So we gotta see if I can capture her. So there's a girl here, Yoshino Takegawa, who is a lone survivor of a plane crash, and she becomes trapped here. And I think you have to follow her around. I think it's now. She's supposed to run by me. Or maybe not. I thought, did she... Oh, no, I need to turn around. Turn around. I don't want to sequence break stuff because I do that with this game. I think Yoshino, you meet her on the second hour. I tend to forget. I get a little ahead of myself. Fucking Reika! Oh, it's okay. Like I said, if I don't get all the ghost circles, I'm not gonna beat myself up over it. It's not the end of the world. I'm not here for ghost circles and 100% everything. I'm only here to do the game from start to finish. That's all I'm focusing on. So there should be a thing, unless I can't see it. Hold on. No, I think, see, I know where everything is, but it appears, they appear later during the game, because this is still like the beginning sequence. This isn't like me actually learning where stuff is. That doll falls later on. I'm trying to think. I need to go to the hearth room. See, I'm getting confused. No, the hearth room you can't. I'm gonna... Well, yes, it is. Yeah, it is. Hold on. So we're looking for Yoshino. Oh, there it is. That's her note. I can't believe you can pick it up this early. Because we need the camera. We need the actual camera obscura before I can go to that other floor that I'm trying to go to. Except by fault, I didn't choose to survive yet. So, I'm doing stuff out of order. Because normally you come in here just to get that note and to get that circle of Reika. Reika is the boss ghost in this game, and she walks by that window. But you can't really let her see you because she's like a one-shot kind of enemy. Like, you can't fight her at all until like the very end of the game. Like, she's the type of ghost that, or boss, I should say, enemy. Hello. Fucking goes away. I got it. She's the type of ghost that, she can one-shot you. There's actually no way to fight her. Yeah, she will one-shot you. It is so hard. These games stress me out because, like, people think, oh, it's about the scares. No, I'm desensitized to that. I'm more stressed out about, like, ghost circles and getting things timed, like this. Oh, I went over it too far because I couldn't see it. See, I missed it. See, I have an auto tracking, but I'm always trying to fix my auto track. See, I've tried to fix it again. I need to stop doing that. I have a thing on my camera that auto tracks to where ghosts are. And when I go to pull out my camera, because I'm trying to move it like myself, I'm trying to autofocus it myself, it already locks for me, but my mind is so trained to try to, fix it. And when I try to fix it, it moves it out of the shot and I miss it. Like, it'll already lock onto me, but then I move it off of it and it unlocks and I miss the shot. I really need to quit doing that. It's just a habit, because when you first play this game, you don't have that. You have to find that lens and you have to pick it up. So this is supposed to be Mayu from Fatal Frame 2 that's giving you that camera. I don't know how true that is, but I always remember hearing theories that it was actually Mayu who gives you the camera. I don't know who started that theory, but there was somebody who started that theory a long time ago, that it was Mayu who gives you the camera. Okay. Skip. Okay, so now all of my things open up. Now we have all of this. So this is my ghost list. So I have 192 out of 217. So like I said, like I have quite a few of them. We don't have all of them. That's why I'm saying if I can't get them, see there's that hearth picture I missed. I'm not really worried about it, because chances are I already have that photo again somewhere else. You know, I'm not, like I said, I'm not really focused on that this time around anyway. So let's go ahead and look at the camera so I can show you the lenses that I'm using. So we have Blast, Zero, Slow. I have Crush. I'm trying to remember the exact names, so it doesn't exactly show them here. I know it's Blast, Zero, Slow, Crush, Stun, and Pierce, I believe, is what they're abbreviated by. Yes, I think this is Pierce, this is Stun, this is Crush. This one down here, SL is Slow, ZR is Zero, BS is Blast, PI is Pierce, ST is Stun, and CR is Crush. So you see, I have pretty much almost everything maxed out. I have multiple save files, so I couldn't remember which one I grabbed. I think I grabbed my hard one, because something happened a long time ago when I had to switch over to my PS3s, and I lost a lot of data. So all of the stuff I had for this game got lost anyway. That's why I was unsure if I really wanted to re-go through it again. Because I was already going through it. Here's my save right here, where I was going through it already. I got to like hour, 7 or something? 6. No, it's not 6. That's like, whatever. See, this is 5. So I think I did get to 6, and then I saved over this one. Because see, I have a normal playthrough clear, this is hard clear, and this is easy clear. The reason why the times are so long, because I kept replaying over the same save file. I don't have any save file that's completely wiped clean. That's why I'm saying that's why the times are like that. Because it's me replaying in the same file. You just keep saving over it. So that's why these times are like 46, because that's 46 hours that I've put in. So I'm going to go ahead and just save over that old one. So I'm going to have to delete my old videos as well, because I want to redo them completely. I know some people might get sad about that, but I mean, it's my choice, and I feel like I want to do it. I just want to have one playthrough on games instead of having multiple, and that was the problem I had with this, is I was doing multiple. Like, I would play through the game like 5 times. There's no need for me to do that. I want to just have one final playthrough for each game and then leave it as that, you know. The only reason why I played through them that many times is I had cleared the game on all difficulties. Like easy, normal, hard, nightmare. And then I would do a 5th one, which would be me doing I used to call them Yokata runs, because I played in the kimonos that I have on right now. And that's why it used to be like 5 playthroughs. I need to get off this film. I'm going to waste all my good film. Stay here forever. Look at my damn wall. No, Hisame, I am not staying. So when there's a ghost near you, oh yeah, it's Yoshino on my left, you'll glow red. So if you see yourself glowing red like that, there's something near you and you might want to start looking around. Hold on. Come on, track for me. Go away! Or stay away.
Go away.
Oh, it is go away. Yoshino. So that's where you first encounter her, because like this game often has like a slow build-up. When you encounter other people in this world. There's Rika. That's the boss ghost that I missed downstairs. So be careful when she's near you, though, because she can follow you through doors. She can track you through walls. Like, she's literally the boss ghost. It's impossible to fight her. She did that one time. She just followed me through the walls, and it took me forever to get rid of her. Hello. Look down. Trying to... See, sometimes my tracking works, and sometimes it don't. Like, I know where they are. It's just freaking... I'm not going to be able to leave. So you're going to have to fight them. This is the first... This is an introduction how to use the game's mechanics. So when you go to leave, it's actually going to force you to fight them. But it's not hard. Also, I did miss one of them. It was supposed to be 1,000 points. But because it auto-unfocused, I only got one. It's okay. She's like, what? Where did he go? Oh man, it's so funny. Where did he go? Don't back into her. She's the evil one. Explanation for the battle has been added. Wait, I'm so used to the other Fatal Frames, the newer ones where I have a lock on where I get to hold a button, like 5. She's behind me. Get up. My flash, is my flash not working? That little 16 at the bottom down there is my flash mechanic. And when they grab you, if you hit the circle button, it's supposed to flash them off of you. She's fucking behind me again. Now, if you watch the viewfinder, the filament at the top, where it glows the brightest, you can tell if you're facing the right way. She's on my side. There should be a lock button. I haven't played this in so long, I'm forgetting. So I mostly mess around with 4 and 5, so when it comes to the older ones, I have to reteach myself how to do it. She's behind me. I know for a fact she's literally on my side. Nope. I'm also using the Zero film, which doesn't have any exorcismal power at all. So, like, that's the problem. She's on my side again. Wait it out like it's crossed again. I'm always too early. I need to wait a minute. I have a trigger finger, and you have to wait for her to recoil, and then it lights up again. See, it auto-tracked to me. It auto-tracked. I don't know if you saw that. So if I stay out of viewfinder, and then I pull it up, it'll auto-track if she's there. It'll lock onto her for me. She's right in front of me. I don't know where he is. Wait. There you go. Wait. Now. Oh my god. She's like, what the hell was that? Oh man, I'm so used to the newer ones because I play around with 5 mostly. 5 and 4 are the two I play around with because 2 and 3 are on my PS3 and I can't really play them for long periods due to that. So they're all set up. I try to make them similar, but Fatal Frame 3... Oh yeah, I locked onto her. Fatal Frame 3 and 2, I have different controls. What was that? Did you see my circle pull for a moment? I mean, I know it's because she's there, but it's locked onto an enemy over there. That's why I'm like, what? Now I'm kind of suspicious. Why did it do that? Like, I know it's glowing red because of Yoshino, and she's a ghost, actually. And we don't know that yet, but, like, it pulled in that direction over there where Reika was. I pulled it up and it, like, pulled. You can probably go back and see it do it. Like, what the hell was that? Because this is, like, emulated, I get weird glitches, and I can't really explain them. My tablet's going off. She's like, are you okay?
Yes, if I had time with everyone else, then I would. Are you alright?
Hello? She is so loud. It's hard to balance the volume on this, because sometimes it's too quiet, and then it's too loud. You can see the tattoo spreading up her neck really fast. Because, that ghost there is the one who bestows the tattoo, and when you get close to her, the tattoo will spread on you. You can see it going up her legs. It goes right over her face when she gets closer. There it goes. That is so dark. I like how Yoshino Takagawa just bailed, bro. God, this scene goes on forever.
Let me sleep forever.
It's too late. She got her, though. I like how Yoshino Takagawa bailed, though. She's like, I am part of this. She literally threw Rei to Reika and was like, I'm out of here. Take her instead. With a peace out. Instapan.
Ray? Is everything okay? I heard you cry out. I was worried. You've been having so many nightmares lately.
What?
I'm fine.
But
I just had a bad dream.
She's like, okay. And she's so sad. Because she wants to help, but she can tell that Rei's like, get the hell out of here. Like, it seems like Miku really cares, but Rei's like, nah, I'm not gonna tell you shit. Was it all just a dream? Anyway, I'd better get up. Anyway, I'd better do circles in my room if I could move. So this is... oh, yeah, I know. It's going to act as if though I've never played the game before. So throughout the course of the game, it kind of chronicles things that happen to you in this journal. You could choose to read them or not. It's not something you really need to do, but if you haven't played the game before, I would read them, it gives you context. And you don't want to be like some people who skip shit and then they don't understand what's going on. I have another friend who does that, where they skip all tutorials and little things that you pick up in games, like you pick up notes and stuff. They just skip over that and then they don't know what to do later. It happens. But anyway, I felt a sharp pain in my shoulders when I woke up. For a moment, I thought I could see some kind of bruise on my skin, but when I looked again, there was nothing there. Was it just a dream? So yeah, it's the bruise. So it chronicles multiple things, like incidents, locations, and people. Because she doesn't know who they are yet, so it's like her trying to ascertain who they are. I wasn't motivated enough to find out much about the place before I went. All I knew was that it was supposed to be haunted. What was behind the strange daydream vision I had in that house in the snow? Was I just worn out, still scarred by the accident? Or are the rumors true? Was he really there? So you're probably thinking, what the hell are you talking about? When she went to this house, there were rumors circulating around. I don't know if it was like on the internet in this game's world, or just like, I want to say it was like more like newsletters. I don't think the internet was a thing in this game's time place, like where it takes place at time period. I mean, they have technology obviously because the cameras, but I'm thinking, because she's like a journalist, I'm thinking it's more journalism. Like there are people writing, making articles, and it was believed that if you go to this house, you can meet your loved ones who've passed away. Like anybody who meant something to you who's passed, if you go here, you can meet them again, or you can see them rather, which is the same thing. So she thought, okay, well, since I lost my fiance in a car accident that I caused, maybe if I go to this house, I'll see him. And she does. That's why she's starting to wonder, like, is it true? I mean, I have actual photo proof because she took that picture. So people are speculating, saying, oh, that ain't true. But she actually has proof, like, no, this is a real photo of my dead fiance. He was there. Like, how can you deny that? She has photo evidence. And that's why she was there. That's why she's like, I heard this house was haunted. But that's what kind of bothers me, is at the very beginning of the game, it doesn't say that. All she says is, I was told that this house was haunted. She didn't mention, she's like, I heard it was rumors. Because Miku says rumors are just rumors, but they didn't elaborate on what the hell they were talking about. The only reason why she went there is because if you went there, it was believed that you could meet your dead loved ones. That's why she was there. But the game didn't say that. It doesn't say that till later, and I'm like, what the hell? So the ruined house I wandered in my dream, the night I got back after my vision on that assignment, something about it reminded me of the haunted house where I saw you. It seemed too real to be a dream. Daydreams, visions. Maybe I'm just too tired. She keeps trying to, like, jock it up to, like, oh, I'm just exhausted. But it's like, nah, you're somebody who's grieving. You're mentally broken. And that's why she's preyed upon here. Because she's already distressed. So her fiance, USO, if you notice his last name, he's related to the guy, Kunihiko USO, who made the cameras. There's another girl in Fatal Frame 4, Misaki, who's also related to him. And same thing with Ren from Fatal Frame 5. Like, they're all related to him. They're all descendants of the same bloodline. Like, long-distant cousins or something. I don't know. They're basically his bloodline, but I don't know the exact connection. I want to say they could just all be cousins of each other, because there's no way they're brother and sisters. I think they're just cousins seems more likely. But I'm not 100% certain. But all I know is they're all related to him in some way, because they have the same name. So he was an editor who worked on the books of folklore, philosophy, and anthropology. We met as students. He was the opposite of me in every way. Kind and quiet like gentle falling rain. Like a soft shower that washes everything clean. He passed away 2 months ago in an accident caused by my careless driving. So, like, he hasn't been dead very long, so that's why she's still upset. It's only been 2 months, and now she's having these things happen. So Miku Hinasaki, she's a girl from the first game. She's the younger sister of Yu's best friend. So Mafuyu is her brother, and her brother was friends with Rei's fiance. That's how they know each other. So she lives with me now and works as my assistant. I haven't met her brother Mafuyu. You told me she had lost a relative in an accident. That's because he stayed behind in Himura Mansion for Kirie. That's the good ending, though. Actually, there's 2 different endings to Fatal Frame 1. There's one where she convinces her brother to leave, and then there's one where he stays behind and only she escapes. I think they said the one where he stays behind is actually the true ending. Um, where he stays behind with Kirie, how she's like strung up with ropes because she's the rope priestess and she's like over the 2 stone doors and she's the seal keeping those doors closed and those doors are like the gateway to hell. Um, the true ending of Fatal Frame 1 is he actually stays behind. But if you play through it on hard, I think Nightmare or something like that, then you can convince him to leave. But that's like a what's the word they use? Hypothetical ending. Like that's a what if, not an actual. So she helps me out in all kinds of ways, not just with work. She's careful and cheerful rather. Careful, yeah. Cheerful and hardworking. If not for her, I don't know how I would have made it through after you passed. So she's been like helping her out. Yeah, if I remember correctly, there is 2 endings, but I never got that one. Trying to get the one where he leaves with you is hard. I've always gotten the one where he stays behind because I feel that's the true ending, where he stays. Like that's the canon ending. So the woman who appeared in my dream of the manor, her whole body covered in a blue tattoo, she came closer and I ran away before I knew what was happening. All I remember is an intense fear. I can still feel her cold, stabbing fingers on the back of my shoulder where she touched me. It's hard to believe it was only a dream. Yeah, sometimes have you ever gotten hurt in a dream? Like you fall or something and you wake up and you actually feel it? I've had that happen. Like I hit my arm or something and then I wake up and I actually feel that and I'm like, what the hell? Are those ones where you're falling and your body jumps? That's a scientifically proven. They say it's your body's natural reflex, but there's more to it than that. And I'm not going to get into it because I know no one cares. But the mother and child who appeared in my dream in old-fashioned kimonos, they were looking for someone calling out in sad voices to him. Who could they be? I think that's all for now. Okay, let's go downstairs. So you could tell that they're each really respectful of each other because even though she lives in her house...
Good morning, Ray.
Hello. When you try to go to her room, she's like, this is Miku's room. I don't want to go in here. This is Miku's room. Even if this is my house, I don't really like to go into her room without permission. I know Miku wouldn't care at all, though. See, I like people who respect other people like that. It's like, yeah, I own this house, but I would never go in your room without your acknowledgement. Good morning, Ray. It looks like it's going to rain all day today, too. You don't have to work so much this week, so why don't you try to relax? Ray, you've been working too much lately. You were woken up by a bad dream this morning. Not to mention what happened when we were out collecting data the other day. Anyway, let's try to take it easy today. That reminds me, there was a letter. It's addressed to you. It's from Kay. So I think before Kay actually shows up in the story, you have to get 5 of his letters. I keep getting it mixed up. I've played this game so many times, but there's so many key points to pay attention to. I keep saying it's 6, and then I say it's 5, and I'm like, I'm not sure if I really know. It's whatever though. It's whatever. So usually when it comes to these games, normally I would skip through it because people don't like that. But I usually read them, and because this is going to be my final playthrough on this game, I want to take it seriously, and I will be rereading everything, even though I know I've read them a million times. It's just something I want to do. So, dear you, sorry for not writing for so long. How are things with your fiancé? I'm continuing my investigation of the urban legend. Like I thought, my niece's symptoms bear many similarities to the strange disease associated with the urban legend. I think most of the story is groundless rumor, but I've heard there was a study done, I can't read. Psychiatric is what I was trying to say. If you have it, I'd like to see it. Maybe it will provide a clue. I'm taking a break from all my other work to devote myself to studying the urban legend. I'd like your help. According to the documents I've studied, that camera I sent you is apparently a rare camera obscura. Given where I found it, it may have some connection to the missing people and the urban legend. If you hear anything, please tell me. Regards, Kay. It's from Kei Amakura. He's written several times before. Have you still not told him about you? Use camera obscura. I wonder if it could be in his room. What do you think, Miku? Gah! She's like, what are you doing? Nani está? Kamenasai. Kamenasai, Miku-sama. I'm gonna run up the damn stairs. Let us go to the room. This is sad because this is her fiance's room here, but she's never been in here since he died. There was something about some sort of camera obscura that you owned written in that letter. The camera obscura. Could it be the same camera I saw in my dream? Well, guess I better go in. She timed that perfectly when she put her hand on her head when I was sighing. That was so perfect. I did not make her do that, by the way.
Ray, may I help you with something?
Oh, I just wanted to
ask
you.
Like how they keep changing the necklace on her neck. First they have it tight up against her neck, and then they have it loose where it's lower. Like if you noticed in the dream when she was getting impaled, it was much lower. Like, what? What? That's gotta be so sad. Because she's so used to him being there that she still thinks she can still hear and see him. When you lose someone like that, it's not easy to get over. I mean, I would know. I've been through that situation where you lose someone special. It really is hard. It is. All right. Let's see if I can find that. Oh God! When you get closer, the angle changes. So when I walk towards the bed, that camera flips to the other side, and then when you walk to the dresser, it flips the other way, and it throws me off so bad. I've hardly touched anything in here since that day. I just can't bring myself to tidy everything away. There is a notebook left out on top of the desk. Perhaps somebody was in the middle of working. Well, yeah. I don't know why you would say someone. That's kind of odd. Why would you say it like that? Many of the urban legends classified as Lost Village, as Fatal Frame 2, are modeled on real incidents. As such, a village was ruined when one villager massacred the others. Yes, that really did happen. That was Sai Kurosawa. They are often an amalgamation of well-known actual incidents, legend, and oral tradition. Settings such as the isolated mountain village or bygone customs like night trysts or ceremonies often act to trigger the accidents or incidents themselves, and these in turn become the motif for urban legends. The reason for the popularity of urban legends may lie in the notion of the view of the country from the city or the modern bias towards the ancient. To people in the modern city, the village is the wilderness, and those who live there are different. Perhaps that scorn or fear finds expression in the urban legend. For that reason, the setting of the legend must be the isolated mountain village. Further bygone customs or attractive elements to end up acting to provoke the incident. As a case in point, there is a story about the area around the Minakami Dam where Mayu went missing. The Lost Village. In the mountains of the Minakami area, there was once a massacre in the so-called Lost Village years ago. On the night of a certain festival, there was a great massacre, and the village disappeared from the map. Only one woman survived. Well, I wouldn't really call her a woman at that point, but that was Yai Kurosawa, the twin sister of Sai. She was the only one found. She was found by Ryozo Munakata, who then married her. That's where Miku comes into, because Miku's related to them. The girl from the Fatal Frame 2 is like Miku's great-grandmother or something like that. Great-great-grandmother or something. If you walk in the forest where the village once lay, there is a small guardian statue, and if you continue, you will come to the shrine gate that forms the entrance to the village. If you should pass through the gate, you will never return. The night of a massacre continues in this village where day will never again break, and a woman's horrific laugh rings throughout the village. Next, we have the Manor of Bizarre Murders, where the same tragedy recurs. Its scale is smaller, but generally speaking, it resembles the pattern of the village, and it is made up of elements based on true incidents. Below is an example of this. It has to do with Mafuyu's disappearance. Mafuyu is Miku's brother, but I think at the time that Rei is reading this, I don't think she knows that, because she doesn't know his name. She doesn't find out who Mafuyu is until way later in the game. So the House of Mutilation. This is Fatal Frame 1. So in the mountain area of Himura, there remains a manor where years ago there was said to be a massacre. It's funny how there's always massacres in these things. There have always been vanishings in the nearby forest, and many of the spirited ways are said to end up in the manor. Their corpses have been found with both hands, legs, and heads severed off, because it was the rope priestess who got them. The rope priestess had both her ankles and wrists, and her, as well as her neck, tied to rope that was wrapped around these wooden spindle spikes that they turned with handles. And that's how she was killed, is they kept turning those things until it pulled her legs and her arms out of sockets, including her neck. And because that's how she was killed, she goes around killing other people the same exact way. And that's why the corpses are found with their heads and everything severed. Just to give you context on that. So one more example is the seemingly related Manor of Sleep urban legend that I'm researching now. So now we're getting into the third game. This is the story of this game. So the Manor of Sleep legend was picked up in various magazines in the 1960s. But incidents with very similar characteristics can be found here and there in older media. This newspaper is from the early 1900s and is of no relation to when the Manor of Sleep legend was taken up, but the background of the spirited ways and those people's later conditions bear many similarities to the Manor of Sleep urban legend. I'm still investigating, but these incidents may trace back to the 19th century. And I have seen legends in several folklore books that may have become the basis for the Manor of Sleep. Perhaps this is what Kay was asked to investigate. They are the House of Sleep. So that camera is to her right. I should have went and got it, but I picked up the newspaper things first. Series of vanishings across region. According to sources, before dawn yesterday, a mother and daughter who live in a Myojin village went missing. These are the two that we saw just a bit ago. The missing Amakie Kozuhara and her daughter Kozue. Since last year, the two have been searching for Kozuhara's missing husband. The two reportedly wandered the mountains nearly every day. The informant says, I hadn't seen them for several days, so I went to visit them. There was no answer, so I went inside, but they were gone. I only saw some black sloot-like marks. Similar disappearances are being reported across the area, and some are calling them spirited ways. Okay. Oh, sometimes they have stuff in or around over here. Let's see if I can pick up the camera. There it is. On the shelf are a letter and a camera similar to the one I saw in my dream. It looks like the letter is from Kay, so this is the second letter. Dear you, during my research on the Manor of Sleep urban legend, I finally made it to a certain deserted village, lost even from the map. I found this area in I found this camera, I can't read, in a huge abandoned house near the village. My niece, Mio, when Mayu disappeared, she caused you a lot of trouble, so you probably remember her. Saw this camera and she was scared stiff. I wonder if it reminded her of that unspeakable incident. Well, Jesus Christ, bro, like, if you ever see the whole story of Fatal Frame 2, that whole camera was the whole reason for everything. Of course she's gonna see it and freak the hell out, like, that is so that's so insensitive. Why would you do that? I mean, I know he didn't know, but, like, he showed her the camera and she freaked the hell out, because if you've played all the way through Fatal Frame 2, which I have, like, it's understandable why she would react that way. For now, I'd like you to take care of the camera. You know about antiques, so could you look it over for me? I don't think you'll be able to reach me for a bit, but I'll contact you. So let me know what you find then. Bye. Could this camera be the same as the camera obscura I saw in my dream? This is the old... Okay, I can't read. This is older than the one in the dream. and the inscription on the back is illegible. Even so, it does look very similar to the camera obscura. I tried pushing the shutter button, but there was no response. Looks like it's broken. I wouldn't say that. There is still an old film inside the camera. What could be on it? I wonder if I could develop it in the darkroom. So she's a photographer and like a journalist and all this shit. So she knows what to do with that, basically. Was it in my notes? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, so that's what's kind of cool about this is like she has some knowledge of what to do with this film because she studies in that. According to the notebook left on his desk, he was doing some research for Kei Amakura. His notes are full of accounts of old urban legends and newspaper clippings about disappearances and people who were spirited away. So this is kind of like I said, where she starts picking up where he left off, where her fiance left off, because she starts to realize just how deep in it he was. I don't know if he ever shared with her his work, but when she's seeing the newspaper clippings, just like she's seeing it for the first time, and she's like, was this something he was researching? Like, was he asked to do this? Because she didn't even know. So this is where she picks up all of the things that he left behind and gets her own knowledge on it, and then she starts to help Kay in Yu's place, which I think it's so neat to see that like she wasn't really like totally involved in his work, but when she finds out what he was really doing, I'm stretching, I'm sorry. When she realizes what he was really doing, she then looks to his friend to help her. She tries to fill in her fiance's place, her husband's place. She tries to take his place to help solve this shit. And not many people would do that. Most people would be like, I ain't fucking dealing with it. But she wants to, and I applaud her for that. It takes a lot to pick up something that somebody else left off, especially if you're not really like super educated in that field. Like, her husband must have left really good, like, detailed articles and stuff because she's able to pick it up easily. As where most people would get confused, they'd be like, what? But she's able to pick up on it pretty quickly. So I've never met him personally. See, she doesn't know who Kay is. But he was a friend of Yu. He used to write from time to time. Yu seems to have known lots of people both professionally and privately. According to the letter, he and you were doing research into urban legends. Maybe the camera obscura was somehow connected with that. I should tell him about the accident. Because she still hasn't told him that he's been dead for a while. Like, Kay still thinks he's alive, but he isn't. It takes her a long time to tell him to get like halfway through the game before she says anything. An old camera etched with the words camera obscura. I found a camera like the one I picked up in my dream and used room. Apparently Kay sent it to him. Like, he calls her and then that's when she tells him to... He's like, I want to pay my respects to him. Would it be alright? And she's like, yes. Like, she it kind of seems a little weird the way she says it. Like, she says it like she's super excited. But I think it's because she knows that he's already in on this. And she's never met him before. And she kind of sees Kay as, like, her only way out, her only key to help her, like, missing piece in the puzzle. And she needs to talk to him to help her. And what he does. She helps him also. Is this the same camera I saw in my dream? I don't know. Found a camera like the one I picked up in my dream and used room. Apparently Kay sent it to him, yeah. So, like, that's what's kind of weird, too. It's, like, one for one the same, and she's like, what the hell? Because I think she keeps it with her after this. Because she tried using it and it doesn't work, but there's something more to it. Because when you're in your house, you have another camera. You have this generic one. But the actual camera obscura is the real camera from the second game. That's why I always thought it was kind of odd.
It seems like you're having a lot of nightmares lately.
Are you alright?
Are you alright?
Don't worry about me. I'm totally fine. As I was trying to say, that's the camera from the second game. That the village that he found it in, believe it or not, Kay got into the village. I want to make sure that she's really wearing the bell, and she is. He got into the village from the second game. I don't know how, but he was able to do it. There's another button I can push. Yeah, it's circle. Nope, cat don't want me. Alright. That's cute. You're gonna hurt your back like that, though. I can't even lean forward like that without my lower back hurting. I have a pinched nerve in my lower spine, so I have to be careful on how I move. So if you remember when we saw Yoshino, like, she starts to appear here, though, so sometimes if you see me doing this shit, it's because I'm looking for her. Also, there's a thing you can pay attention to throughout the game. Up here, it's kind of dark. I know you can't see it now, but in this corner right here, there is a ghost in the game called Yashukuze, who's the main. She's like the main boss ghost. This is her. This is Yashukuze. She kind of looks like a man. I thought she was. The very first time I played this game, I thought it was a man. Same thing with Reika, because she's topless. Reika's topless. And when I saw her in that hallway where you meet Yoshino and she touches Rei, I thought she was a man. I didn't realize till later she was not. So this ghost, her face starts to appear on the wall, and I don't know why. She's the head of the Kuze family. I know Reika has the same name, but this is where it gets a little confusing. Reika Kuze is not a real Kuze. She has no blood relation to them at all. She was brought in from a village that had a landslide, and everybody died, and Reika was the only survivor, and they took her in as the new engraving priestess. Yashu, like, adopted her, and gave her the name, because Reika had a different name originally. Like, it was Reika something else. I don't know what her original last name was. I don't think it's ever even mentioned in game, but she had a different name. And when they adopted her into the family, she said, "You will now be called Reika Kuze," and changed her name. And she adopted her. Because people keep saying, oh, that because her son, Yashukuze's son, Kaname, falls in love with Reika. And Reika, because Yashu, when the Malice got released, it turned her ghost evil, her spirit evil, because everybody died, and then when the miasma struck, it trapped their souls, and she became evil. So unknowingly, her actual daughter, Kyoka Kuze, has a son named Kaname, and Kaname is Yashu's grandson. And her grandson, I know I said son, but it's kind of like her son, but it's not. It's her grandson. It's her grandson, but she saw him as her son. That's why I said that. I don't want to get people confused. Kaname is her grandson because it's the son of her daughter, Kyoka. So he falls in love with Reika. And because men are not allowed to get into the Kuze Shrine, men are forbidden from going in there. And he goes in there to try to save Reika because he found out that she was in there. And he goes, "Oh, hell no, I have to go save her." Because he's in love with her. He's like, "I'm not going to leave her there alone. I'm going to go into that shrine and I'm going to get her out." Because she's put into like a dreamlike state, like a coma state. So she's not dead. She's just like perpetually asleep. And he's like, "I can wake her from this. I can save her." And when he goes in there, Yashu was in there somehow. That's where it gets fucking creepy. He goes in there and sees all of the failed, previous priestesses nailed to the walls and everything. And when he kneels down to Reika and he wakes her up and she notices him, he gets killed. Like, Yashu comes up and hits him in the back of the head with a machete or something like that. And that's what causes the malice to truly release, is when the tattoos from her body pierce her eyes because she sees him die and it causes the tattoo to advance. That's where they truly, like, get trapped because it gets released. Because the priestess was supposed to sleep to keep that miasmic malice in check. But when that happens, it breaks. And it's pretty tragic. And like Yeka was saying, her face appears on the wall in here for some reason, and I don't know why. I just want to give some background context on who they are, because I might not be able to talk about it later. So let's see here. I'm drinking this pop, and it's putting a lot of air in me, so if you keep hearing me do that, I'm trying to do it silently, but it's kind of hard to talk when I have air building. So an old roll film was inside the camera obscura. There's definitely something on the film. I wonder if I can develop it. Yes. So this is the photo we took. So this is where it gets weird. So in the dream, Rei takes this photo of Yoshino, right? And when she comes back and gets that camera, the photo she took in the dream appears on the camera. And this is going to be a thing that happens throughout this game. So whatever photo she takes in her dream, when she wakes up, you check the camera and whatever thing you took will be in there. Like, you'll wake up and the film will actually really be on the camera. That's where it gets kind of weird. That's like having a cell phone in your dream and you're actually like calling someone. And then you wake up and look at your actual phone and the number's really there. Like, it's like, what the hell? Like, what? So an image has appeared of a crying woman, just as I thought. I must have taken this during that dream. So you gotta go give these photos to Miku. So whatever picture you get developed, give it to Miku and ask her to research it for you, and she'll give you more information, and that's what you have to do throughout the whole game. So if you get images or newspaper clippings and articles, give them to Miku and ask her to research them. But she can only research so many things at a time, so don't give her a whole bunch of crap, because she can only do like 2 or 3 at a time. Camera obscura, the abandoned house, the picture I took in my dream. Maybe if I investigate this woman, I can find something out. Yep. Because as of right now in the game, Yoshino is still alive. She's not dead yet. So you encounter her in the dream manor, like she's trapped. You encounter her and you don't know that she's still alive until later. Because she actually goes to the hospital to try to save her, but it's like too late. Miku, about the woman in this picture. I was wondering if I could get you to try and find out as much about her as you can. Anything is fine. Yes, well, this is a very old picture, so... I found it in Yu's room. It's okay if you can't find anything out. There's just something about her. I understand.
Understood. I'll let you know if I find anything.
Yep. If you show the photos you developed to Miku, sometimes you can ask her to investigate them for you. If you have them investigated, you can come talk to Miku later and get books and other information. Basically. I had already literally said that, but... Night is fallen. If you want to sleep, hit the blah, blah, blah. If you want to save, hit the camera on the desk. Okay, let me see. The woman whose image appeared on the film inside the camera obscura. No doubt about it. It was the same woman I saw inside the manor in my dream. Just like with you that time. So, like, now she's starting to connect the dots. She's like, what the... Yeah, this game has tank controls, and the camera angle changes all the damn time, and it's like, I struggle with it. Because, like, when you walk to the side, see how the camera angle changes, and then it changes again? I mean, it's cool that it does that. I understand why older games did that, but sometimes it's just like, ugh. Sometimes Miku will be downstairs at night. Sometimes she will, and sometimes she won't. Yeah, you can't even go in to talk to her yet. So you do that, and then I think you just go to sleep. But sometimes I like to come look around, because the ghosts don't start showing up in her house yet. But later on in the game, you are going to want to come down, and especially go to the other side of the house. Because they start to appear. And it gets hard to capture those ones. That's why I said I'm not going to be focusing on trying to get ghost photos, because sometimes it's just impossible. They appear so quickly that it's hard to catch them. But the ghosts actually start to come here to her house. Use altar. So this is the shrine she made for her dead fiance. In Japanese homes, they do this. They always have the photo of the person, and then they light the incense to, like, pray for their souls and stuff. Show their respects. Never looked inside them. I guess there must be something that was I clicked it too fast. The closet is taken up with cardboard boxes full of used old books untouched since when we first moved in. Yeah, at some point, one of the cat, Rui, gets stuck in a closet back here, over here. I don't know why, but sometimes you'll open it and she'll jump out at you. We use this space for storing and cleaning things and other tools. Some of those cardboard boxes haven't been touched since we moved in. I like how I can actually look. I don't know if it was her closet in her room upstairs, but there's like a secret thing where she gets grabbed by like ghost arms, and I've never had it happen to me. But yeah, see, now you can kind of see it. It's not there yet, but it starts to form up there. But I've never had it happen to me. Like, I've seen other people play this and they get it, and I've never gotten that ever in my life, and I don't know why. But there was an infamous channel years ago that was uploading Riona of it. They put her in the pinafore flower dress. The pinafore flower dress is like a maid dress, but basically it's a maid dress. It's a maid dress. And she gets like caught by those arms, and I have like never had that happen to me. I don't know what you need to do to trigger it, but you go here and you open up her closet door and she just gets attacked by a bunch of fucking arms. It's nothing wrong. It's not like what you're thinking. You're probably thinking, oh my god. No, it's just like these long gray arms that grab her legs and her arms and like her neck or her head, and they just like kill her. It's not like some creepy arm thing like what you're thinking. It's nothing like that. This game is not like that. I know that's what it sounds like, but it's not. It's just they grab her and lift her off the floor and she loses health. That's all it is. I've just never gotten it. That's a big house, though. So, these things, you want to pay attention to them because it shows you what you're going to be doing for this hour. I kind of like how they did that, though. It's like a preview to what you're going to be encountering. So, you usually should try to really pay attention to those openings. I know they're in black and white, and it's hard to see what's going on, but... So this is still hour 1, so I need to change my film. So we're going to be following Yoshino this time around. We need to find out who she is. I'm probably going to miss it, but I'm going to try. She's like, I'm going to run. You'll never catch me. Ha ha ha. I don't know where I'm going with that. So like I was saying, because these are emulated onto my PS3, my game acts a little funny. What I mean by that is like, where's my map button again? What is my map button? What is it? L2. Like, why is it L2? I get weird shit that happens. Like, ghosts don't load where they're supposed to. And that happened with Fatal Frame 2 one time. I was crossing into the Kurosawa house from one door to another. And when I did that, the game froze and you could hear like a little kid laughing and like a sound of like a cat meowing. And I don't know why, because there was no cats in that game. And that's an example of it freaking out. It's never happened again though, and I don't know why, is my point, but it's just weird stuff happens in my games where they break. And like I said, I don't know if it's because it's emulated on a PS3. I'm probably not going to get this. No, it didn't auto track for me. Damn it. It's supposed to be under the stairs. It's hard to get. It's just when you hear that bell, it makes me think of the girl from Fatal Frame 2 that was Itsuki's sister, Chitose. Daddy's dead. She's whispering shit to her. Kozue, you're not supposed to be attacking me right now. This is not allowed. What is this shit? Ah. Yeah, see, this isn't supposed to happen right now. I triggered it by staying too long. You're under me, aren't you? Yeah. Oh! Oh! Yeah, there's a plane going over right now and I can't do anything about it. you like under me? Are you in front of me? Alright. Right. Hold on. Because she's short, it's hard to aim down. She's doing that thing that her mom does where they stand in place and jitter from side to side. Gah! No. No. Just no. Yeah, that wasn't supposed to happen. I think I stayed in here too long. Like I said, like, you can trigger stuff out of place. That actually was not supposed to happen. I'm not sure why it did. That's odd. No, that was pretty weird. I don't know. Because she's supposed to appear under the stairs, but I think because I missed it, she's like, you know what? You didn't get my ghost photo, so I'm going to just come straight out and attack you because screw you or whatever. Oh, man, that's good. Peeky door. Okay. We're looking for Hisame. I think she's downstairs. So we need to go follow Yoshino upstairs. She's going to lead you to one of the other rooms. I just came in here for that. There's also a save point, too, if you want to save. I don't know, like I said, sometimes the game sequence breaks itself. Like, she's not even supposed to attack you at all right there, but I guess because I lingered. I mean, that could have been it, but I really don't think so. It's just that happens to me all the time. I get ghosts that appear in areas where they're not even supposed to be. And that's why I said, I don't know if it's because it's emulated on my PS3 that this happens. But I have, like, weird glitches and shit. And, like, things don't appear where they're supposed to be. And I don't really get that with the other Fatal Frame games, usually. It's only, like, this one and 2 that break. And I think it's because they're both emulated onto my PS3. Because the other ones are pretty solid. Yeah, she's running away from me. They're pretty solid. See, there it is. That's what I was looking for when I came here the first time. I was looking for this. But there would have been no need for me to pick that up because I didn't have the camera yet. Black gearboxes. Okay. She's like, you can't find me. Yeah, pay attention to this doll because it does some weird shit later. Like, you see where she's at, right? And you get a good look at her. This doll, I mean, maybe not, but I feel like she looks like Kyrie from Fatal Frame 1. Like the little girl, because that's the younger version of Kyrie. If you played Fatal Frame 1, you would know what I'm talking about. That's too fast, bro. There's no way. She was at the top of the stairs. Yeah, she's just running from me. She went in that door over there. She's at the top of the stairs. I can already hear the seal. So in this game, seals appear on doors to stop you, and you have to go find the exact photo of that area. There it is. Man, I can't stay in this hallway for too long because that high-pitched noise really starts to hurt my head. That's downstairs. That, like, it really hurts my head bad. This is the stair hallway. See, this is the stair hallway. I cannot stay in here because holy shit. It's like the sound, like like ambient music or whatever. At some point, it gets like really high pitched and it hurts my head so bad. It's like a like, oh, there it goes. There it goes. Ow, ow, pain. Ugh. Part of the behind me. Master Carpenter. There are 4 of them. The Naoya. Kuze. Fuck, I forget their names. So, see, look in front of her. You see the wall? You see how there's nothing here? Now watch this. Oh my god. The camera shows the truth, bro. Oh my god. Oh, this sound, please. So it's locked. Door is locked. The keyhole is engraved with a 4-point well design. Yeah. Yeah, see, like, you can't see the blood, but when you pull up the camera, then you can. That's always been interesting. I think it is cool. Like, it's like you can't see it with your eye, but the camera does. There's a lot of other things in this game that do that, too. So in the storage space under the stairs was a small locked door. A low, mournful moaning was coming from inside. What could be in there? We gotta get that key. We'll get it later. I always thought that was interesting. It's like there's physically nothing there, but it just makes you wonder. It's like you could be walking by something and you would never know. Like, it kind of gets eerie if you think of it that way. So Makie is going to appear over here. I wouldn't really worry about her too much. God, this down sound. Hold on. I already know she's there. Makie? Are you going to jump scare me? Are you going to appear in front of my lens like you like to do? There she is. I predicted your movements, my dear. Yes, that's what we want. Reach for me. Give me a little reach. Don't you want to reach for me, my dear? Don't you run. Don't you... Da, 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 da. God! She should have held off on that last one. My husband. Where did he go? No. What are you doing? Are you trying to kiss me or something? What the fuck? Stop it. Quit that, okay? Not in front of not while everybody else is watching. Oh my god. Not in front of the guests. We do that when we are alone. There she is over there. I don't know why I can't focus on her from here. It's weird. It's hard to understand what she's saying sometimes. It's like these tattoos. It's not my fault. I didn't ask. Help me. It's hard to hear her. Hold on. I didn't do anything wrong. It's not my fault. Let's talk to her. I didn't do anything wrong. It's not my fault. I called out to her, but there was no reply. A notebook or something is lying at her feet. A burnt passport. Surname Takikawa. Given name Yoshi. It's Yoshino. Nationality Japan. Should be Japanese. Registered domicile Shizuoka. It has been pretty badly scorched, but I can just make out thin traces of writing. Yoshino Takikawa. Could this be her name? Let's see. The woman on the film and the camera obscura whom I saw running lost through the dream manor. Her name was written in the charred passport that fell at her feet. Yoshino Takikawa. Does such a person really exist? I mean, maybe. I tried speaking to her, but there was no response. Isn't this the part where she, You should wake up. Please. Please don't. Wake me up.
I didn't do anything wrong.
That almost sounds like Miyako Sudo from Fatal Frame 2. The Y, the whisper Y. I wonder if it's the same voice actress. I didn't think about that till just now. Pain! That ain't great, bro. In a world where nothing makes sense. The pain flared up again after my dream of the empty house. Since the vision I had that day, I keep seeing the house in my dreams. The pain I felt when the tattooed woman touched me, the bruise. The dream, the house, are they connected to you somehow? Or am I just tired? She's still saying that? Come on! Oh my god. She's not down there. Fucking shit. Let me go see something. Yeah, there's a letter downstairs, but I wanna see something. No. Usually, sometimes you would think he would have left something, but no. God, I looked away for a minute and it auto-flipped me. Tank controls. Tank controls, bro. I'm also distracted because I have to wake up one of my roommates in like 3 minutes, and I have to go all the way to one of the back rooms. And the back rooms. Yeah, I gotta go to the back rooms. No, I gotta go to one of my other rooms to get them. I keep thinking about it. Dear Ray, I've gone out to do some research on the woman from the other day. I'll be back later this evening. Make sure you eat breakfast, okay? In a dish on the kitchen counter at breakfast of perfectly made rice balls has been prepared. Yeah. Oh. That was fast. Love my antique plants. With my antique cats. Oh.
Hello? Ray, it's Miku.
I was able to get the name and address of the woman in the photo. Yoshino Takegawa. She's the only survivor of a plane crash that happened the other day. I knew I had seen her before. It all came together when I asked one of the editors. It seems that she's still being hospitalized. I'll tell you the location of the hospital. Yoshino Takegawa. This is where she finds out that she's a real person. Like, she's real. That's why she's like, what? Like, she's so confused. She's like, are you... What the hell?
I heard from the hospital that she's been asleep for a long time, and no one has been able to wake her.
That's a good door opening sound. This shot here looks so realistic, you wouldn't be able to tell that it was from the game. It really does look like a real hospital room. When you first walk in, anyway.
I don't want your pain anymore.
It's too late. Got her. I always thought that was eerie as how, like, she was taken, in the manor. She can't come back now. She's permanently gone.
Did you go to the hospital? Mm-hmm.
Like, she's been officially spirited away. Because first it captures, like, your soul, like, in a dream essence. But then it can actually take your full body. And that's what happened. It took her full body. So she's been spirited away completely now. Oh, God, okay. Yoshino Takigawa. It's definitely the same woman I saw in the Dream Manor. The sole survivor of a plane crash. She slept constantly in the hospital after the accident till the day she disappeared in front of my eyes. A blue pattern appeared on her body the instant before she vanished. What was it? Is she connected to the woman in my dream? And if so... Like, this is where she starts thinking, I have the same tattoo as she did. If she got spirited away, does that mean the same thing's going to happen to me? Like, this is where she literally starts to, like, freak out. I think I'm going to build that up for a crush. So I had these all maxed out, but when I lost that save, I had to restart all of this. So I don't have any of that anymore. Yeah, I need to go wake up one of my roommates. Hold on. Let me pause everything for just a second. I've been gone for half an hour. What? Oh, God. That doesn't seem like it in the video. But I left at 12:01 and it's 12:21. Oh, my God. Well, believe it or not, I've now been gone for even longer. It's now 12:41. Been gone for like another 20 minutes. We've been gone for almost an hour. That's really bad. We need to hurry. That means this video might be short. Shit. Okay, she is down here.
Ray?
Here.
Are you having trouble sleeping?
I wonder what happened to her. They just said she disappeared on TV. Ray, you saw her just before it happened, but do you happen to know something about her? No. Because even Miku's starting to, like, question, because she told us about the hospital where she was. We go there, and then she disappears, and then they announce it on TV. And even Miku was like, well, you were the last one who saw her. Like, what exactly happened? I'm going to go ahead and save real quick, because I think this video is going to be short, due to the fact that I was gone for almost a damn hour. Yeah, look at that. I was gone at 1:02, and I come back at 2:07. So yeah, see, even the game's like, you've been gone for an hour, bro. Sorry. Okay. Should be hour 2, right? Nope, we're still hour 1. It's kind of funny that it's called hour 1 still, considering the fact that she has, like, woken up 3 times already. Yeah, if you let her stand, she does an animation. Also, don't stay in this hallway for too long. I did that one time, and then when I went to go pull my viewfinder out, Makie was in my face. It only ever happened one time. And it was not ideal. I already got the item that was in there, so it probably won't be there anymore. There's like an item down through there. So the only other reason to come back this way is to keep picking up the herbal medicines, because I think it respawns under the stairs every time you come here. I'm pretty sure it respawns almost infinitely. So we're basically looking for Yoshino. And the quickest way to be able to see her is to come up through this way, because otherwise you'd have to go all the way up through the stair hallway, and it's not really the same. But if you come up this way, you can see her easier. God, that auto turn. Yeah, that is pretty bad. I did not realize that I was gone for an hour. Had to go wake up one of my roommates, and then I had to go help them with some things. So there they are all around her. There should be 3. Why am I only catching 2? The sound they make is fucking disturbing. Can you hear this? Hold on. That. That's way too loud. Bro, that is the first and last time I will ever turn my TV to 100. Since I've gotten this TV, I've never turned it to 100, and I'll never do that again. It's fucking ridiculous. I got this TV when I had that horrible outage, where a cord in my backyard, one of my roommates was trying to do something, and a tree fell on it and ripped it, and it was like my internet line. It had fried it. Like, there was like a fire started, and it like burned 2 cords. One was my internet cord, so it shut my internet off completely. And then one was a power, like, there, basically when the cord burned and ripped, multiple shortages appeared throughout my house where things caught fire. Like, I have some switches in my kitchen that permanently don't work. My TV got fried. My roommate's computer in the living room got fried. I had to give them my old Dell tower so that they could use, because it literally fried their entire desktop. Like, killed the screen and the tower, like, fried them both. And my TV, my old Sanyo, which I still miss, fried it completely also. Like, it fucking fried it hard. Everybody was okay, but, like, multiple fires happened throughout my house. Multiple things had burned out all at once simultaneously. It was like a fucking firestorm went through my house. Electrical fire. Wasn't great. Everyone's okay, though. But at the time, it sucked. And I got this new TV, this Roku On, and I've never turned it to 100. It's supposed to be 3, I took it too early. I don't know, did it get it? I mean, it looks like it did. That's why I try to wait on the ghost images. Because there's 3 of them. It's supposed to be her parents and her husband that got killed. And it's their ghost coming back to haunt her. It's supposed to be 3. But I don't know why it keeps capturing only 2 of them. It's kind of ridiculous. There's 3. There's supposed to be 3 shadow people around her. And they're supposed to be her parents and her husband. Or fiance? I think it's husband. See, she's up there. I like this part. Don't look inside, lest you become the doll.
Stay back.
There's 4. Oh shit. See, once you take them all out, she'll come for you. Crush. Where's my crush button? What's my crush button? Shit. I remember. I don't have time for this, so I'm gonna just take brownie shots off of them. I don't have time for that. I don't have time for this shit. I don't have time, you over there. He's like, yo, come back here. Fight me legitimately. I'm gonna do a head dance. Tonight it. No. Bro, do you even give a shit? Hello. No, that's impossible. They do like a head throw in front of you. Is that the right one? Yes, okay. So like they throw their heads forward and then they disappear and reappear. They reappear around her, so like when you get a photo of them, they disappear and they reappear near her again. Like she's like the spawn point for them. They're kind of hard to see because of the fact they're so like dark. See, now she's noticing they're gone. Now she's gonna stand up. Come here, Yoshino. Reach for me. Ah! Damn it, I was too late. Now she's showing her true ghostness. I have the power of teleportation. Damn it. Too busy making jokes, I can't fucking shit. The power of crush. Okay. Trigger finger. Man, the way she recoiled just then. What was that? My back be looking like jelly. Holy shit, I am. Gotcha. Nothing you can do now. Like me. Oh, I've always liked that one. I've always liked that because it's her saving her. That was Yoshino waking her up. So she wasn't entirely a bad ghost. Recoilation! Damn it, my juice is getting hot because I left it sitting on the desk this whole time. Damn it. My juice? My top. Can you see that? No, of course you can't. Topico. 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 Now you can see it. Kind of. Not really. Whatever. Got hot. Left it sitting on the desk and I left it with the best. Okay, I saw the bruise clearly when I woke. The pain is worse than yesterday. The bruise is spreading. A spreading bruise. Yoshino Takegawa had a bruise like this before she vanished. She was in the dream too. Was she having these same dreams? The bruise. The dreams. What do they mean? Terrifying metamorphosis. I know, let's go see. Let's go downstairs. Yeah, I left that sitting for so long. So I had to go wake up my roommate at 12, and then I need to go help them with some medical stuff. And I had to get like a bunch of tubes and containers, and it took me like almost half an hour to do that. And then I kind of leave to go do something else, and I wasted almost an hour. But it's okay. This is not super important. Right, this is Yoshino Takegawa's diary. They asked me to take care of it at the hospital since her family were all killed in the accident. They didn't seem to feel comfortable keeping it at the hospital. or keeping it around at the hospital. Was I right to accept it? So we're going to go through her diary. I don't know how much battery I have on my phone. I don't even know if I can check to see. I let it sit for almost an hour. Which was pretty bad. But let's read these diary entries. Okay. So 8:10, Sunny. I heard it's good for the heart to write in a diary and have someone read it. By doing this, maybe I will stop seeing that terrible dream. I'm sad being all alone. If I can have someone read this in some way, maybe I will connect with them. 8:11, Cloudy. My family and Naoya died, but being alone is more frightening than even that harsh fact. More than the accident itself, being the only one living afterwards, waiting endlessly, that was more frightening. Left all alone, in the total darkness, a sweltering night but freezing cold. 8:13, Cloudy. I had a nasty dream. Snow fell on an old abandoned house. I'm all alone and lost, but they might all be in that house. I can meet them. I sense that. If I go in, I can meet them. They're calling me, but if I go in, I may not be able to return, but if that's what he wants. 8:18, Cloudy. Bit by bit, I go in deeper. This fucking line's killing me. You have no idea how bad that's killing me. I'm cold. It's getting dark. I can hear a song. Naoya's in there. Mom, Dad, everyone besides me. All in there. They all left me behind, left me and went in, because only I survived. 8:27, Rain. It's painful. Is the pain the dream? The tattoo spreads. The doctor says he can't see anything. Overseas, they apparently call emotional trauma after an accident like this PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. But I can see it. Rainy, no date. After sleeping several days, I'm only half awake. Gradually, I come not to know whether I'm awake or asleep. The doctor seemed interested when he listened to my story. Maybe he is becoming more sympathetic. I doubt that. But the dream and the pain are mine alone. The pain is spreading. Rainy, not sure. Am I to blame, since I'm the only one who survived? But it's not like I chose to survive. It hurts. Itai. What should I do? What? Forgive me. Sumimasu. Don't you even do that. That woman is coming after me. I can see her even when I'm awake. Like, what should I do? Like Doshia. Like Nani. There's another word. There's a fancier word to say forgive me. It's sumanai. Because I like, there's like 3 different ways to say it. Like, Shushu says that shit to me all the time when you encounter him. He's like, sumanai. But I'm, like, forgive me, but I'm going to be your opponent. Anyway, I can't take being touched again. I don't want to see anymore. About the photo you gave me. There are marks on her. Don't you think they look like tattoos? It begins. Da, 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 moment of truth. We are descending deeper down the rabbit hole. Alright, let's take a look. So the tattooed woman. Fuck me. My auto block. The woman who appeared in my dream of the manor, her whole body covered in a blue tattoo, Yoshino Takigawa. The woman who attacked me in my dream both had the same tattoo. And now the same pattern is spreading across my body. Ever since she touched me in that dream. The dream, the bruise, the manor, are they all connected to her? She's talking about Reika Kuze. We don't know that's who Reika is yet. Let's see. Yoshino Takagawa, the only survivor of a plane crash. She went missing from the hospital and appeared in my dream. She attacked me like someone out of her mind. A tattoo like bruise covered her entire body, and now the same tattoo is spreading across mine. If it carries on like this, then I... Like, this is... She didn't tell Miku about it yet. That's why she's like, what should I do? Should I go tell her? I like how she kind of does these animations, because normally when I play this game, I don't let her stand around long enough to do this, and it's weird to me that she's so animated this playthrough, because normally she doesn't do that, because I play the game so fast, I don't let her stand in place, ever, really. Oh, ghost lines, there's a ghost downstairs, go. Go, I'm trying to miss it. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Fuck it. Miku?
Ray, you've been working too hard.
What
You should get some rest.
what the You didn't see the ghost lines? Was it upstairs with me and I missed it? Ah, well, if Miku's down here, then it couldn't have been down here.
It's raining again.
It's raining again. I'm gonna repeat the same line again. All I can ever say is anything that ends with again. Okay, maybe it's back here. What the fuck? Well, if Miku's downstairs, then it couldn't have been. But I did see it. You get like these weird, like black, like squiggly lines on your view, and when it does that, there's something somewhere. What the fuck? I didn't take any photos, so we should be okay. I don't know. It's odd to say the least. There should have been something somewhere. Yeah, that face doesn't appear until you actually see Yashu. You have to see her yourself before it starts. Is the cat over here? Nope. Cat don't want me. I've been rejected yet again. Koroneko-chan is a hater. Because she's a black cat. Right, her name's Ruri. We're gonna just leave her. I think it is cool that they do give you accessories for the cat. You can have the ribbon or the bell. Normally I give her the ribbon because it's more visible.
It's raining again. It's raining again.
Hold on, did I miss it? She should have been there. Yeah, I thought so. When you walk out of the room, she's supposed to appear right in here, and she didn't for me. What the hell? Well, you know, oh, there she is. Oh, it's too fast. It's okay. See, to get stuff to trigger in this game, you really have to really fight it. At least I do. I think it's the way it's emulated on my PS3. Because when I came out of the room before I went to go pet the cat, she should have been there and she wasn't. I already have that photo though, so it's okay. But still, that's kind of annoying. Oh no. That's too fast. Oh, my head. I also have a headache. I suffer with them daily. When I get them, I can't really think too well. And, my head really is hurting. I might have to try to end this one faster. I didn't really have plans on it, though. I don't know, I feel like I'm just kind of screwing this playthrough up. This must be my wrong save file. I already had these, and it's acting as if I don't. What save file did I load? I loaded my hard one. I have so many save files that it's like, they're all different, and I get confused as to what is what. Screw me. Let us return. So that's the Carpenters and Tengai Narumi. Hour 2, the Manor of Sleep. Is this that place from yesterday? Okay. We're not alone in here. There's something on the floor where Yoshino Takakawa was crouching yesterday. So remember when I said earlier, I was like, you can see the blood with the camera, but you can't see it with your eyes. And I was trying to get into that door. This is the key that goes to it. I don't know why it's here, though. I always thought that was kind of strange, but whatever. Are not alone in here. Yoshino? Are you gonna keep stopping me forever? Ah! Oh, I got hit from behind. What the fuck? Oh. You were the one I didn't get. What the fuck? Ow! Do you fucking mind, you freak? You don't get back here. Is there just the one? Because I think I did miss it. Okay, I'm gonna leave her be. Where did he go? Ow! Stop. Stop it. Yeah. Yamate kudasai. Quit with your games. Get over here. Ow. What the fuck? Hold on. I can't fight her. When they're fighting me, fighting them. Okay. She moved. Alright, hold on. Maybe I can get a combo off here. I'm also not using my actual film. I'm using the one that doesn't have any exorcismal power. So that's part of the problem. Quit playing games and reach for me. Do you not care? Oh, now you care. Are you hugging me? You want a hug? You guys all want a hug? You all want to hug me? Come on, I can take all three of you. Come on. Hug me. Hug me. Hug me. Yes, that's a good face. Wibble, wibble, wobble. I'm gonna walk away for a minute. Gah. Hug me, then we can see everything we meant to be. Man, you get up too fast. Don't! Hold on. Just... Ow. This has never happened before. Normally I just have to fight her by herself. The fact that they're also here is kind of bullshit. Of course not. I don't let things of the past drag me down. I don't have time for that shit. Gotta keep moving around. Let us go. We need another sacrifice. Let this priestess sleep, or awaken from her dream, for all eternity. Yashu. Yashu is such a mood, bro. I like Yashu Kuze a lot. I still see her as a man, though. I don't... Because she sounds like one, and even kind of looks like one. So she's in the room above me. The Master Builder. Still not enough. Bro, get the hell back here. Oh, jeez. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I took a lot of dumb damage from that. I'm really unhappy with how that played out. Yeah, well, that's why I looked up there. I was fucking waiting. See what I mean? It's like I know where they are, but they take too long to appear. Oh, this sound, please. I can't. Oh. It's okay. Like I already said at the beginning of this playthrough, I'm not here for all ghost circles. I already know where they are anyway. So if I get them, I get them. If I don't, that book falling over behind me is kind of funny. It don't matter. It's not the end of the damn world. See, the blood's not here now. You unlocked the door, opening up the doors to my world. Please, the sound, I can't. I'm really sensitive to sound. I have this issue where my filament appeared, which means I'm not safe. Yep. That's I like how he just appeared. I have this issue where I'm really sensitive to sound. I feel sound in the forms of vibrations. So what I mean by that is if somebody was to like slam a door, my whole body jumps because I feel it. Like I feel sound inside of me. It's like a weird condition that I have where if anybody like slams something or if somebody even coughs or drops something or hits something near me, it hurts my head. Like I feel the sound inside me and it fucking hurts. That's why when people happen to drop something near me or hit something, I get like this pain and it just really hurts. I don't know how to explain it. Like, for instance, I was in my kitchen the other day. One of my roommates walked in and, like, threw a spoon into the sink and it hit a plate. And, like, the sound of it hitting just really hurt me. I was like, oh, my God. Is that the right door? It's L2. No, it's not. It's this way. I remember this place.
I remember now. I remember this place.
Please. What? 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 Stop this. I was gonna go get a damn picture of Kirika Asanuma and he showed up. He's not supposed to be here right now. Bro. I will intercept your bullshit. Get out of my way. Can't you see I'm trying to do something right now? Do you mind? Kirika. Hello? She kind of looks like me. She's like, I ain't dealing with that. Be that way, my dear. I'll find you again soon enough. After all, no one ever stays gone forever, do they? 2 mandarins. Gotta find them keys. In my daydream, you was in here. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Countless lights flickering on the graves. Oh my god. I need to find a thing that goes to the wall. I think it's upstairs. I hope it's upstairs. Where the guy was at the top of the stairs, there is a door. Oh, my head is hurting so bad. There's a door. I need a thing. No, he's in here. He's in here. He's totally in here. I hear your feet pattering on the floor. Don't know how that's possible when you're a ghost. Where is he? You can clearly hear him. I think he drops it for me is what it is. He comes out of the wall behind me. Right here, right here. You need to get out of my way. too late. There's usually more than one. There should be like two. There's probably another one behind me. Maybe. No, because I got the other one in the courtyard. Never mind. No, there is another one. I thought so. I couldn't remember. I knew he had to have been somewhere. Ha ha ha. Stop that. Dies with me. Reach for me. Don't you want to reach for me? Or not. Or not. Give it a high five. Yeah. What? Like what? You are unfazed by that. Oh my god, it's like a zombie. Get off! Boy, you want to reassert your hands? Did he just say sorry? Huh? What the? I swear to God, he just whispered sorry to me. What was that? God. Damn, it's through the wall, it don't count. It doesn't count. Doesn't mean anything at all. Bro, this... How far is the recoil? That is the question we want to know. Oh, my head. There is something on the ground where the man in white was. Sleeping stone. I know where that goes, so let's go up here. Yeah, I thought he whispered sorry to me. I was like, do you want to recheck your hands? And it sounded like he said, sorry. The fuck was that? No, seriously, what the hell was that? I don't remember them ever doing that before. What am I, fucking crazy? It's weird. The man who appeared in the black-stained corridor wearing ragged white robes and tall court hats. Was it their voices I heard through the corridor walls moaning? What was happening to them in there? They were massacred by Tenga Narumi, who is the master head builder. Is what actually had happened. He like went around with like a giant machete and ended all of them because like the carpentry was supposed to be kept secret and they didn't want the secrets of how the buildings were constructed to get out, so he like ended all of them. Sway. That's why he's trying to warn her. He's like, no, what are you doing? Like, a lot of the ghosts in these games, I don't think they're really, like, super deadly. A lot of them are actually pretty good. Some of them try to help you, actually. They're not all evil, and they were not all evil in the beginning. They turned evil when they were afflicted with something. Like, it's not their fault. I'm really sympathetic towards all of them. Okay, so come over, yeah, I see it, but can we come to the... I can see a door on the other side of the roof. If I were to walk across the roof, I might be able to reach it. Go this way. Turn about here when your filament shows up. Aim this way. There you go. Secret ghost photo. It's like a woman's face upside down. It almost looks like the broken neck woman from Fatal Frame 2, whose name I can't remember all of a sudden. I can't remember what her name was. I know she was related to the Tsuchihara family, but I used to just call her Tsuchihara. Man, now you're attacking me through the wall. He's like, I can't allow you to go across my damn bridge or whatever this is. Alright. He's in the room, I think. Oh. Something reflecting 2 Mandarin keys. Evade. So I moved the board. There's a door that leads down. So the board that I'm standing on top of right now leads to the hearth room where you fight Makia and Kozue. We're actually above that. That's where we are right now. He's on my right. Okay. You do realize that I don't have to fight you, right? You do realize that you're only wasting both of our times. Quit. You're doing this to yourself, you know. You don't have to do this. Doing a little dance? What is that? I can't. Angle. Angle. Shit. There is a limit on 0. I thought there wasn't. Enough. There's actually a limit on 0. How could that be? In the newer games, there isn't. You hear that bell sound? I thought Yasha was supposed to say something to me. Anyway, let's look at the floor. See, I'm standing on a... You can kind of see the seam outline a little bit. There's like a line. I can't see my finger in front of the screen, but there's like a line that goes down. It's a trap door. What the hell? I don't remember them doing that. I don't remember there being a limit to 0. Oh, I could have caught it, but... That one's not one you can catch anyway. That's just to lure you. That's what that is. I'm so used to... Because I play Fatal Frame 5 and 4 more. Mostly 5. I like 5 the most. I like them all, but 5, it's... Never mind. The point is, in those games, Type 7 film doesn't have a number. It's unlimited. Like, it's unlimited. And now I come here, and now it is, and I don't remember it being so. I'm, like, really kind of just a little shocked that it is. I don't remember it being limited before. Go back. That's kind of odd. God, this sound, please. I mean, I guess it's alright, but, like, I'm just having issues. Because I almost stayed gone for, like, an hour, and then looks like my laptop has an update where I have to restart the whole thing, and I've been working on a lot of videos lately. I can't restart it just yet. I have, like, 9 tabs pulled open. More than 9, actually, and I can't just restart stuff. Because it says... That's, like, distracting. Okay. Then I got another bad headache. So. Ew. Priestess, lie in peace. Yeah, we're gonna start with that. Pain. Fucking phone ringing. It's the same courtyard and tomb from that daydream. In the dream, you was inside. Camera, film, got it. Those are the 2 photos I took when I was in that hallway fighting the dude. Hold on. I hate the sounds of phones ringing, I'm gonna be honest, I don't. Inside the house was a courtyard. It was snowing. There was a line of graves and even an older house looming up behind. Yeah. Did it just abruptly stop? What the hell was that? Takes me 5 years to get down my stairs. Let Mia.
Yes, Kurosawa speaking.
Bad time to take a drink. Ray, it's Miku. Good morning. Yeah, hi, gozaimasu. I gathered together all the information I got from the editor about the woman yesterday. I wanted you to see it, okay? It's lying on the desk in my room, so please go take a look at it if you like. I've gotten a little worried about all this. There's one other thing I wanted to check out. I'll be back after I finish.
I understand. Thanks.
What was that? There was another voice that came through on the phone for a sec. What the... Huh? Alright, whatever. Why you, let's get the hell up those stairs. This is Miku's room. I generally like coming in here when she's out. But, fuck it. So she put that picture down because she didn't want Miku. Miku didn't want Ray to see it. But what I think is kind of messed up, though, is she told her to come in the room and look at this envelope. But Ray picks up the photo frame. And I think Miku notices that she does that. Miku always keeps her desk so neatly arranged. There's a pile of reference materials and Miku's notes on the desk. She said she had put them together for me. Yoshino Takegawa. The woman in the photograph, named Yoshino Takegawa, age 26, she was the only survivor of a plane crash that occurred in August. Following is a comment from a reporter named Ozawa, who covered it. When the plane crashed, Miss Takegawa was thrown out of the aircraft and was mostly untouched by the fire. Also, the arbor where she was thrown became a cushion, and she was thus miraculously saved. When rescued, her external injuries were mild burns, bruises, and scrapes, and it was determined there was no threat to her life, but as it took 4 days to find her, she was very dehydrated, weak, and distressed, and she seemed to be suffering mentally. During those 4 days, she was surrounded by other victims, her relatives, and her lovers' corpses. Next is what I heard from someone at hospital admissions. After hospitalization, she was extremely frightened of being alone or sleeping. She apparently had frightening dreams and would even hurt herself to stay awake. But over time, the amount she slept grew longer until she spent most of the day sleeping. At first, it was thought she was sleeping due to psychological trauma she experienced, but her condition gradually grew worse, and she would sleep for 3 days straight. When she woke up, she would complain of hallucinations, saying pain or there are bruises all over my body. As her hallucinations grew worse, she became less responsive to outside stimulus during her waking hours and would sometimes mutter deliriously or sing lullabies. The past several days, she hasn't woken, and the rest is as Ray saw. This is also just a hospital rumor, but the staff has a long-standing urban legend amongst themselves about patients like Takegawa, who they call lost patients. Placed between the pages of Miku's notebook is a copy of a newspaper cutting with today's date written on it. Okay. Patient disappears. On the night of the 9th, a patient disappeared from her ward in Katsuragi Hospital, and the police are currently searching for her. The missing person is the sole survivor of August's plane crash, Yoshino Takegawa, age 26. Miss Takegawa became emotionally unstable after the accident. She was diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder and hospitalized long-term. The hospital's response to her disappearance went no further than, "We are investigating the details." Miss Takegawa lost her family in the accident, and concerns have been raised about her current whereabouts. Yeah. Disappearances. The picture stand on the desk has been laid flat. Is this a photo of Miku? Photo shows Miku with a kind-looking young man. A boyfriend? No, more likely brother and sister. She's always been cheerful enough, but I don't think I've ever seen her look quite this contented. I heard she had lost a family member. Could this person in the picture be? I thought it was kind of odd how her and her brother wear the same matching necklaces. Like, Why would you wear the same matching necklace as your sibling? Unless that just seems kind of fucking weird. Unless you're twins, but if you're not, that's odd to me. Because it almost seems like, oh, we're close bonded, and almost seems like love thing, and I don't like that. Where I come from, that is just fucking that's not allowed. That's just like, I don't want to voice my true opinion. I just think it's gross. Anyway, according to Miku's research, Yoshino Takagawa was asleep almost all the time just before she disappeared. After the accident, she slept longer and longer hours, and whenever she woke up, she would hum what sounded like a lullaby. Apparently, the medical community is abuzz with rumors of similar occurrences, hospital patients who disappeared. Is this another of those urban legends? That's what always kind of bothered me, though, is it hints heavily on incest in this game. Like, Miku's all in love with her brother, and she's like super in love with him, and somehow bears his ghost child in fucking Fatal Frame 5. Like, it's believed she gets conceived with her brother's child here, when the bad ending where she leaves Ray and goes and chases after him, and she follows him into the Manor of Sleep. It's believed that when she does that, that's how she gets conceived. But it's just, a lot of people don't really understand it either. I still don't. Like, if her brother is a ghost and he's dead, then how the hell could she possibly conceive his child if he's not alive? Like, that's why her child is considered like a Shadowborn. Like, she's half alive and half dead. So Miu Hinasaki in Fatal Frame 5, she's also the first character you play in Fatal Frame 5. That's her daughter. I can't remember the actual fucking Japanese term because I have a bad headache, and when I get these headaches like this, it really stops my ability to function. And I'm having a fight through it right now. I was gonna say a Yukon. A Yukon marriage is where they join the dead and the dead and the living together, and that's what she does. She enters into a Yukon ritual with her brother in Fatal Frame 5. You get to see her do that in one of the chapters. But the child, there's a name for the child. I'll put it in the description. I'll remember it later. I'll just put the name of a Shadowborn is this, because I can't think of it right now. I'll have to figure it out later. The girl who works as my assistant, she's the sister of Yu's best friend. I heard she lost a relative. The photo on her desk showed her with a young man who looked like her brother. She's always been a cheerful person, but I haven't often seen her smile as happily as in that picture. I wonder if the person she lost was someone she was very close to. Maybe she lost someone special, just like me. No, she didn't lose a husband, but it's oddly weird how they forced that whole incest thing. It always bothered me. Like, I see Miku as like a strong individual. To see her be like, I'm in love with my brother, I feel like that kills her character for me and just ruins her badly. Like, I don't want to see her like that. And I don't see her like that, but it's so forced and implied.
Ray? Are you having trouble sleeping?
Girl, who could sleep with all this fucking rain?
It seems like you're having a lot of nightmares lately.
Are you alright? I'm perfectly fine. I'm as fine as I'll ever be. But what about you? What about you?
It's raining again.
Is that all you're gonna say? Oh, I need to get the photos. Sorry, hold on, I'll be back. I'll be back. I forgot, I'm sorry. I'll be back. I'll be back. Fucking pulling a Terminator. I'll be back. Yeah, I'll be back. I forgot. I totally forgot. The damn headache of mine, and I'm so distracted. Oh, jeez. It's alright. I'm not gonna beat myself up over it. I'm not that kind of person, and I'm not gonna do that. Let me see. Yeah, there it is. Look, it's forming already. Oh, no. Oh, no. Also, I thought there was blood on the door. What is that? It's like a fucking mark that looked like a blood print. Like the pad on the cat's foot. I was like, what? Alright. It looked like a little cat print, like the top part of their foot on their paw. This looks like the grave mound in the courtyard by the stairwell. Maybe I can learn something from this. Black human-shaped stain marks the walls of a narrow corridor. Maybe I can find something out. See, we haven't even met Yashu yet, and it's already starting. Oh dear, oh me, oh my. She's coming right on by. The narrow corridor on the other side of the door where I heard the moaning was strung with sacred rope and paper. The walls were covered with human-shaped stains. There was a black stain left behind when Yoshino Takegawa vanished. Did something happen on those walls as well? Because it's like, it's the same. But, I'll go ahead and tell you. They were these carpenters that were set to make a specific shrine. They were set to order to make the shrine to hold the priestesses. And it was like really taboo and forbidden. No one was allowed to know. After it was constructed, the master builder, Tenga Narumi, went around and killed all of them. There were 4 head master builders. And he killed all of them. And then the other carpenters, the guys in white. Because the 4 main carpenters have blue tattoos on them. We haven't encountered them yet. The Naoya family. But the other ones, he like buried their bodies in the walls. Like, used their bodies as foundation for the buildings. And that's what happened to them.
What can I do for you?
Miku, I was wondering if you could research this photograph for me. Thanks. Miku, I was wondering if you could research this.
Understood.
I'll let you know if I find anything.
Ray, you've been working too hard. You should get some rest.
How have I been working too hard? All I did was come in here and hand you some pictures. You're the one working harder than me. You're the one who has to go out and collect the data on that shit. Like, come on. What do you do? Yeah, sometimes when you come in your room, there will be things in here that troll you. Kiriko Asanuma. She shows up, like, under your bed at some point. Like, her arm. Like, it's not her, it's her arm. She's, like, gonna troll you. Gonna grab your feet when you sit down. Grab you by your little ankles. Can't take that shit seriously. So, we're Shrine Maidens. This is the Bell hallway. Oh, my damn head, bro. Jesus Christ. I like how she wakes up and says that. This place is... you. Hour 3, the subduing song. My husband be fucking trolling me with that cake, bro. My husband be packing. He's like, I will lure you with my sweet, delectable melon cake. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Let's go. On my right. Bro, you can't even fucking swing that stick. How are you? I'm gonna walk over here, though. Hold on. He's like, get back here. I will deny you the melon cake. No fucking cake for you. What kind of full animation are you inside of me? Okay. Auto flip. Whoa! Cool. Damn it. Needed to wait a minute. Yeah, he like fell forward and clipped inside of my model, and I had to back out because he was literally inside of me. Damn, he don't give no fuck. Why do I always do that? I got a shutter finger, man. Hiding in the wild. Do you think I have time for this shit? Come on. Should I go into the projector room? I'm gonna sequence break. We're supposed to go the other way, but I'm gonna sequence break. Because I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Because I need this photo so we can give it to Miku. I like how this uses sound effects from Fatal Frame 2 when you come in here. Turn around. Are you there, Minamo? I don't know why she fucking sounds like a monkey. Look at her still sitting up there. Well, that's some bullshit.
I will sit above you as you stare at our books. You will never get a second look.
Yeah, I don't know. Folklore. While continuing my research, I said that horribly wrong. While continuing my research, I can't English, I stumbled upon the existence of the shrine that is perhaps the origin of the sleeping priestess. The shrine is very small. I'm not going to say what I was going to say. And hidden away within the depths of a mountain, it appeared just as in the drawing. There are normally no worshippers, and according to stories from the small village nearby, it is a shrine where you could offer your pain. When I called upon the head of the family, she said they allowed visitors until the snow melts. They carry out a rite here to protect a sacred area in the mountain. Men are not allowed in the rite, but it seems every few years they invite men in order to continue the bloodline, if you know what that means. They call them outsiders. I think that I've heard of a similar custom. The guests who come in winter, while the snow falls, all hide their faces and pull large bundles on wagons. It resembles a funeral procession. The rite carried out on their behalf must be connected to the song of the sleeping priestess. I mean, kind of. It's more has to do more with the shrine maidens themselves, not really the visitors. It's kind of odd to say. Here we go. Everything on the grounds is presided over by a group of shrine maidens called the handmaidens. There's always 4 of them. As a man, I'm only allowed to enter certain rooms. During the day, I'm confined to my assigned chambers, but during the night, I'm invited into the chambers of a woman named Kyoka. Pay attention to these notes. This is Akito. He is Kaname's father. Kaname, like I said way earlier in the video, is Yashu's grandson and also Kyoka's son. But because men were not needed, they were going to like kill him or whatever. So she put him in a basket and lowered him down into a well, and he got washed downstream and got picked up by a neighboring village, and he was raised there, but then ended up coming back here when he became an adult, because they said they invite guests in the winter to breed with the Kuze women. I'm not gonna try to sugarcoat that. That's literally what the fuck it is. So when he grows up, he comes back, and then he meets Reika. He gets invited to meet Reika, or he meets her somehow, because he was trying to help ease her pain when she was talking about like the tattoos, and he winds up falling in love with her over that. But when she's chosen as the actual engraving priestess and she's set to die as a sacrifice, it like he wants to save her and he wants to run away with her, and that starts like their whole love story that's super tragic. So there isn't much contact with the outside world in the Manor, because he's also here too. You can run into Kaname a few times. He's not a ghost, like evil ghost. He's more like a specter, more like you're seeing memories from the past. It's like him in the past, but he's like trapped here in that sense. So you actually do get to see him a few times. He's also Amane's brother, so that's where it also gets more confusing. One of the shrine maidens, one of the 4, Amane, is Kaname's sister. So, but they have different fathers, of course. Like I said, they bring different men in. So Akito is Kaname's father, but Amane's father is some other man. But both of their mothers is Kyoka, which means Amane is also Yashukuse's granddaughter, who they also sacrifice. They have the other shrine maidens kill her for trying to. She helps Kaname meet Reika because the handmaidens tend to the priestess. So because she has direct contact with Reika, it was easier for Amane to lead Kaname to her because she has direct connection to her. She tends to the priestess, which is why it was easier to lead her brother to him, because she's like, I want to help my brother meet his lover, and that was forbidden. Which is why she's impaled, because she broke the code. That gets mentioned way later, though. So, there isn't much contact with the outside world in the Manor, and the guests are a rarity. So Kyoka always listens to my stories rapidly. The sound of her plucking her koto is as fine and delicate as her hair. Koto is like a little string instrument she plays for him. When I told her I was collecting songs, she let me hear a few of the folk songs passed on in this region. It seems the Sleeping Priestess song has something to do with the shrine after all, but it is used in rituals and called the Handmaiden song here. According to Kyoko, there are 4 handmaidens in the manor who are girls of roughly 5 to 9 years old, chosen from nearby villages and then made to serve a term of duty. They also apparently play a crucial role in the rite of the handmaiden song, but Kyoko wouldn't tell me about the rite itself. Guessing from the lyrics, I would think the rite involves a priestess and tattoos, but it would be rude of me to pry too much. See, he kind of had like his own inkling. He kind of, because she would tell him, and she wasn't really supposed to do that, but they want to try to like get them to bond. Like when they invite the men over, it's not like, oh, bring the men and suddenly it's breed time. No, you actually have to visit them for several nights in a row to get to know them first. I actually appreciate that. They didn't force that on them right away. You have to build a bond. Like the same man gets brought to your room for several nights in a row. I like how she auto looked towards the hand under the door. That's fucked. Like the same man meets you multiple times. Like they pre-select it. I don't know what goes into them selecting, but they get pre-selected. God, the sound changed. What's the matter, honey? What is it? What's it? What is it? Oh, what's wrong? What's the matter? My cat was sleeping next to me and then she just started crying. I'm pretty sure you heard that. I said too, I heard it too. I heard something. I was like, did the sound just change? Sounded like something falling on a floor. You know, like when you drop something down on a floor and it makes like a loud thud, like a wooden thud sound. I couldn't tell if that was from the game or somewhere else. I heard it though. Uh-oh, my filament. I don't know. It might sound kind of creepy to say, but when there are changes in my house, because we've had like spiritual shit happen here before in the past, I've heard voices and I've seen things. My cat reacts if there's something in the room with me. So when she started staring forward and started crying like that, that's why I was like, what is it? Like, she only does that if there's something in here. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it too much. It should be okay. But I'm pretty sure you heard her crying. She was meowing to get my attention, so she was staring forward. I don't see anything. It's my TV's in front of me. Okay, it's red. There's something near me. No, is it the arm in the wall still? Yeah, it is. Oh, yeah. Is that her face? No, wait, I'm trying to see what it is. If her arm is outstretched that way... It's Kiriko, but what is that exactly? Oh, it's her other arm. I got you. Okay. She has one arm bent in front of her face and then one arm stretching forward. I can see it now. Nope. I've been ghost rejected. So if you go upstairs, the camera obscura is up there. Because we have the one that we have, but the other one that Kay gets is up here. I don't know, I'm not going to worry about that, but I am kind of curious. My cat only does that if there's something. If she senses something, she does that in response. Clicking, I don't see anything. Nothing. Nothing. Oh. I don't know, I'm not going to worry about it, but still. Yeah, my cat only does that if she senses something in the room. That's why I always pay attention to what she's doing. Because if there's something in here, she'll let me know. If I go out that door, I think it locks me. Let's not do that. The door here that leads to the hearth room. Right here. This door, if I go out through there, I'm pretty sure it locks me. Let me see, because I think it's locked from this side, but I can open it from the other side. I should do that now that I'm here. I think I can open it from this way. Yeah, you heard me open it. She's crying again. Alright, let's go find her. Isn't there stairs right here? Guess not. It's Kyoka. Not Kyoka. Kozue. They all have K names, bro. It gets hard after a while. She's above me, I think. She's up here. Damn it, too early. Damn it. Funny thing is, I don't even need a fighter. I don't have to do this. Little girl, I am clearly not your father. Come the hell on. You think this is a fucking joke? Oh, God. I have to walk all the way around just to get back to that door. I thought there were steps that led down over here, but I guess not. Let me show you where that door is, though. Where I was just at earlier. Where I remember how I said, oh yeah, there's a door that leads down. That up there, let me get closer. When I was standing on that trap door before, it's like right there in the corner. You can kind of see it, like it's like a perfect square outcut. You can clearly see where that comes down. So that leads to the roof near the stair hallway. So right where I'm at, see, it's literally directly above me. So this is that closed room that leads out to the ground floor hallway, and then it leads to the stair hallway over here. And I walked around like this. See, this is the graveyard courtyard. And I walked around like on the outside, and I went to that room. See, it's directly right where I'm at. You can see the map overlaying exactly where I'm at. Like, it's literally right on top of me. So. That's where that is. That's where that leads. I think it's later when the Shrine Maidens start trolling me and they come up here. I always miss it, the one on the ladder. You have to aim up and take a photo of her. I always miss it. Like, I know it's there, but every time I try to capture it, I miss it, and it's so stupid. Well, that door is open now because it was locked from the other side. We couldn't go through there, but I have it open now, so... Also, I'm gonna have to go back to the projector room. I didn't try touching it. I can't remember if there was a reel inside of it already. But I had, like, skipped past it, and I can't remember if there was a reel. If I do, though, Hisame is probably gonna show up. Because she did last time. There is an old projector in the center of the room. There is already some ancient film on it. Okay.
You can't
escape. I tried doing it, but my controller was so slow. Hisame? That's the one that reminds me of me. So it's the impaling. I'm gonna keep it. I'm supposed to fight her. I don't know why she didn't fight me. She just shows up and she's like, you can't escape. Disappears. Oh, wait. The engraver. The engraver! Okay. There's a good scene in this game later on where there's like a mirror on one side of the wall. And she only shows up in the mirror. And you can only see her in the mirror. It's kind of fucked. Like, what it is like you see her in the mirror on your right. And then when you look forward, she's not actually there. And then when you pull the camera out, she spawns and starts attacking you. I had it as a good jump scare a long time ago, but like I said, I deleted all my videos for this game, so that doesn't exist anymore, unfortunately. It's okay, though. I like the shadows when I'm walking by. She's trying to bait me so hard, bro. Follow me this way. I will lead you to your... A rope fastened with white paper charms a wrap around a large tree. Tied to the rope is a wooden memorial. Okay. Shape of a person. Oh, hold on. She's looking at something. What is it? That revives you. So stone mirrors in the Fatal Frame game are basically Phoenix Downs. You can only carry one at a time, though. Unlike in other games, specifically Final Fantasy games, you can carry like 99. But in this game, you can only carry one. And that's just how it is. I'm going to preemptively save because I wasted a whole hour doing other stuff, so I don't know if my phone is going to be dying. If it dies on me or the battery gets too low, I'll have to abruptly cut the video. And, yeah. The door is firmly shut. It looks like... I can't read. It looks like I can't read. This looks, because it's wrong English. It says looks like it's the same place. That's not correct. It should be this looks like it's the same place, not this looks like. Like, that's not proper English. But it's translated from Japanese, so I'm not going to hate on it. It is what it is. This looks like it's the same place. If it is, then you is inside. The priestess was supposed to appear behind me. Thick cords of sacred rope and paper are stretched over the door, which has been tightly sealed off. Maybe there is something sealed up inside. I must have sequence broke it. She was supposed to appear behind me. But I think it's because I saw her over here. See, depending on what difficulty you're playing on, too, the game's different. You're supposed to go up to the door and try to open it, and she was supposed to appear behind you. I couldn't get it to trigger for some reason. Probably because sequence broke shit, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna worry about it. An image of something has appeared. I know where that is. I don't know. She was supposed to appear behind me, but I sequence broke it. Fuck. Damn it. She was supposed to appear behind me. How can this be? Time guy. No! Ah! He's like, how dare you sequence break your shit in my fucking mansion? Don't. Bro, I can't even aim. Ow, God. Hits like a fucking truck. This is the Lubu of this universe, everybody. This is the Lubu of this universe. I am not making that shit up. Fuck. He knows I know, and he wants to stop me. Sacrifices. Not today, my dear. I think I sequence broke it. Let me go try the door again. What film do I got? Okay. Yeah, that's Tengai. He really don't like that shit. No, I must have just sequence broke it completely. Alright, that's fine. Does she see something that I don't? Because the character will look in a direction if they see something. Man, the fact that I have to go all the way back just to get that photo of Hisame is some next level bullshit. It's alright. That leads up to Kyoko's room. I think I want to pass on that. When we come back here next time, there should be a ghost thing here. That's where you get the slow lens. So Kyoko's room is right above me, but I don't want to go up there yet. Open the lock. Get the shortcut. Yeah, there's two things I sequence braked. The Hisame appearing where the projector, she appeared later. And then when you go to open that door, I think it's Minamo, was supposed to appear behind me and she didn't. God fucking. Kozue. I know. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know. I don't hold it against you. It's not your fault. So what truly happened is she was playing with a ball and it like rolled somewhere off some stairs or some shit. And her dad went to go get it, but he like slipped on the stairs because of the ball and died. Like he slipped and like fell horribly. And because it was so tragic, the mother made up a lie that, oh, your dad didn't die. He went away. We can go find him together. So the mother has been lying to her. There's that ball. Yeah, my cat got up and she's leaving now. Hold on, honey, hold on. There's an old scrap of paper left behind where the child ghost was. Scrap of paper. Mommy, sorry, Daddy was trying to get my ball and foul. It was scary, sorry. So see, the little girl knew the truth. Yeah, so I have to go all the way around to get into that other room to get where Hisame is. Man, it's getting really dark behind me. I need to move. When it starts to get solid dark like that, it's the miasma following you, and sometimes shit can appear. All this sound, please. Christ, bro. Yeah, if it starts to turn like solid black around you, and everything starts to fade out, don't linger. Just don't. Fucking darkness was following me down the stairs. Oh no, she's here. Makie? I can hear her. There she is. Bro, she's just standing there. Okay, let's go. Hold on. The way she's just staring at me. Makie? Let's stare at this while I take a drink. Makie?
Give the child back.
No. I wasted my crush on nothing. Fuck. Ah! Too early. I do that every time. Man, she's relentless. Okay. Give the child back. It's like, a lot of these fucking voices just sound like mine, and a lot of the ghosts just look like me. It's so funny. It's so funny because it's fucking true. They look and sound like me, and maybe that's why I'm drawn to this shit. But that's not really why. I had another friend who pointed that out to me a long time ago. They were like, these ghosts just look like you, and they sound like you. I mean, that's if I'm trying to do a ghost voice, then maybe. But if I just talk normally, then no. But if I try to talk like that, then I suppose they do sound like me. What do you know? They do sound like me after all. Jesus Christ. Do, 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 do. Alright. Give it up. Hisame. Look at me. Look at me. There we go. The seal has been broken! Alright. Time to get the hell up. Time to run away. Woo! Some fucking creepy hallways, bro. Now we have to go all the way back. Can you believe this shit? So we can go all the way through the door because I opened it. That's why I opened it from the other side, so I don't have to go all the way back through the other hallway. I can go back through this way here. I am going to be getting ready to cut it, though, because I was gone for like a whole hour and I might have killed my phone battery. I use my phone to record these. Anything that is not a PS4 game is recorded with my phone. Ah, yes, death tolls for me. Kyoka? 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 Kyoka! Ah! Quit that! She likes to troll me, bro. She be trolling me so hard. Wrong button! Wrong button! That was my crush button before, though. What the fuck? Kyoka, are you fucking kidding me? Bro, she's like trying to like kiss me. What the fuck are you doing? Nani Esteta. Won't let you go. Quit. Quit it. Oh my god, okay. Yeah, so that's Yashikuze's daughter. Glad that you got to see her this video because she becomes important later. Yeah, that's her. That's Kyoka. So that's why she keeps calling to me, because she thinks I'm Akito. I assure you, I am not. I like how a lot of the male characters in this game look exactly like Kei. It's like they took Kei's model and modeled everybody else after him, because Kaname looks like him, Akito looks like him. It's like, what the fuck? It's fine, I don't mind. It's just, it's interesting. I should have went the other way. Or no, wait. The door was locked off too. Yeah, because it was the blind room. It's on the other side. Because I remember that door leading to the blind room and it's blocked off and you can't go that way. God, I might have a really bad headache. I had took something when I got up earlier, like around 8:30, 39. It's already 2 something. Minamo. I remember her because she has a little ball thing in her hair. On the candlelit altar is a huge gemstone as big as my palm. It looks like it might be used in some kind of ceremony. Something is reflecting light above the altar. Bellflower key. That goes to the hearth room ladder.
Are you hurt?
Fuck. Wait for her to feel. There's something on the door on the floor where the girl was. Grey diary. I wonder if being impaled hurts. I wonder which hurts worse. Having the stake go in a little bit at a time, or having it stabbed through all at once. I wonder if they die if the stake goes all the way through. I wonder if it matters if they die. I want to impale a real priestess soon. That's a real psycho for you right there. Pain. Initiate. Yeah, we're gonna have to hurry and finish this because my phone gave me a notification. It said 15% battery left, so. Every time I dream of the house, the snake-like tattoo gets bigger. The stabbing pain is worse every day. If things carry on like this, it will eventually cover my whole body. And then, the dreams, the manor. What do they mean? How can I escape? You'll never escape, like Yashikuze says. In the small room where I heard the lullaby, red dolls were nailed to the wall. Where I heard the lullaby, red dolls were nailed to the wall. God, this is why fucking proper grammar is needed. Inside was one of the girls dressed as shrine maidens. That's so wrong. Inside was one of the girls dressed as a shrine maiden who tried to impale me in my daydream. Who is she? And what was she doing in there? Oh, you know, living it up. Go down. Watch the look on her face. Watch this. She's like, what the? Miku, that song. Oh, Ray, good morning. That song? I don't really remember exactly where I heard it, but I feel like I've been hearing it in my dreams lately. I don't have any idea what the lyrics mean. Could it be some sort of dialect? Dreams. Uh-oh. This is where we find out she's affected. Miku was singing the same lullaby I heard inside the manor. She says she heard the song in her dream, too. Has she been having the same dreams? Is she being lured into the house, too? Just like Yoshino Takegawa and me? Yep. The girl who works as my assistant, the song she was singing was the lullaby I heard inside that manor. Is Miku having the same dreams as me? She lost a relative, someone close. Is that who she sees in her dreams? Just like me? Yes. Oh god, I should have waited. Because I'm trying to hurry because my phone, I already read it. My phone, when it starts to die, it dies fast. So let's go get these photos and give them to her, and then we're gonna have to quit. Come back. Letter. Okay. Yeah. Dear you, I'm sending you a testimony tape I just found about the urban legend. If I give it to you, I know you'll take good care of it. I found several other tapes, but as they're quite old, having been dubbed on a gramophone, they're damaged. I'm trying to get them restored now. I'll send them to you when they're done. Lately, I've solely been researching folklore legends, folk tales, and folk religion. That was both your and Mafuyu's field, wasn't it? It's an interesting world, but I don't want to get too deep into it. I'm going to shut up on that line. How is Mafuyu's sister? Her name was Miku, right? I'm searching everywhere I can, but I still don't know Jinsei Takemine's whereabouts, my god. Maybe he was spirited away too. I can't read. If you've got anything, let me know. Mio's health is not good, so I put her in the hospital. She only wakes every 2 days, and then only for a couple hours at a time. I've got to hurry with my research. Regards, Kayamakura. So I think he has to send 5. There's Mio. Girl from Fatal Frame 2. Is this girl Mio Amakura? Yes. There's the tape. I'm gonna go upstairs and listen to it. See, this is where she finds out that's who her brother is. Like, that's the first time she hears the name. She sees it in the letter. So, Mafuyu Hinasaki. Written in Kei's letter was the name of Miku's brother, Mafuyu. He was a friend of Kei and Yu who disappeared while on the trail of missing writer Jinsei Takemine. People say he was spirited away. I knew Miku had lost a relative, but I thought he had died. She never spoke about her brother. That photo is Miku still longing for the brother she lost. Yes, that's more accurate. I double tapped. I have a habit of fucking double tapping my shit. Talk to her in a moment. Let me go, because I need to get those pictures. Sometimes you get so worn out with stuff. Yeah, I like how my curtains moving. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Fucking ghosts are putting on a little night show for me. Let us move your curtains really slow and sensually. Do you like this? Yeah, that was great. More of that. More of that, please. Oh man, I sound like a fucking psycho. And I said to the shadow in the dark, move my curtains. Move them. Okay, this looks like skewered red dolls in the courtyard with a sacred tree, maybe some kind of religious ritual. No, I don't. My phone's getting lower. I really, really need to hurry. The kimono-clad mother and daughter are holding something that looks like a child. What could have happened to them? They got lured into the manor. Shrine maiden in the room full of dolls nailed to the wall. She had a stake in her hand, just like in my vision. Who or what is she? Or who or what could she be? An image appeared on a projector. It must be inside the mansion. Yeah, I really have to hurry. My phone, because I stayed gone for half an hour, like 40 minutes, because I went to go do some other stuff, and then I left the thing sit on. It was my fault. I lost like a whole hour. Inside the house, in a courtyard surrounded by a corridor, was a tree wrapped with sacred rope. Around it stood dolls, skewed on stakes. Countless dolls in the snow. What could be the significance of this eerie scene? I could go into detail about what it is, but I don't have time right now, so we'll have to save that for later. There is a meaning to it. The mother and child who appeared in my dream in old-fashioned kimonos. The daughter dropped a scrap of paper. On it was an apology she had written to her mother. The child's father went to fetch her ball when he slipped and fell off the stairs or something. She must have felt responsible for what happened. The girls who appeared in my daydream at the deserted house I visited on the photo assignment. In the dream manor, they were in the room where the red dolls were nailed to the wall. Who or what could they be? If the manor I saw in that day... I can't read, because I'm trying to rush. If the manor I saw that day was the one I dream about, the one I heard about from Miku, does that mean they were carrying out some kind of ceremony there? Impaling people? I can't work when I have to rush, and that's exactly what I'm having to do. This old projector was in the house I saw in my dream. The images inside show girls dressed as shrine maidens. Someone must have been there recording what goes on inside the manor. Yeah, I think that was Kunihiko, so. I think so. Wasn't it Kunihiko? Because he's the creator of the projector. I'm pretty sure the person recording that shit was Kunihiko. Yeah, I need to hurry, get upstairs and give her the things, and then go save. That happened the last time I did a video. I let it sit for a while, and then my phone actually died, and it shut off, and it took forever to get it to go back on, because it lost so much power. I really do need to try to go a little faster. Let's see if she's in here. Ray, what's the matter? Miku, that person in the picture on your desk. That's my older brother. He's been missing for quite some time. I didn't know. I'm sorry for bringing it up. I was just wondering. Yeah, then you can't talk to her anymore. Yeah, my phone's at 5%. I have to really hurry. Snapshot. Yeah, it becomes awkward. You can't ask her to research the photos I just got. You have to come back and do it later, because, like, she touched on a sensitive subject. That's why she's like, I'm sorry, I didn't know, and leaves. Damn, there's those ghost lines. Is it downstairs? Or is it... It's in my room, isn't it? No, it is down here. There's, like, the feet right there. It was Yoshino standing here. It was her feet standing behind this thing. Yeah, I kind of figured. They like to troll me. Yeah, if you get like these black lines, it's means there's a ghost nearby, and you have to find where they are. All right, let me save this. My phone's at 5%, which means it'll be dying very soon. Okay. So, when we come back, we'll be here. Gotta make sure I saved. Alright. Yeah, we'll pick this up later. 35. Slow. Yeah. Okay. I makes just max one of those out just now. All right, good. Okay. So when we come back next time, that's where we'll be. I'm unfortunately out of time. My phone's practically about to die. And then I have a damn thing on my laptop that wants me to restart. You can see all the tabs I have open on my thing. Yeah, so down here where it's telling me, or down here, says your device needs to restart to install updates. And it keeps trying to do that. But see, I have all my tabs open to where I'm not done editing stuff yet, so I don't know how it expects me to do that, but we'll get to that another time. So I guess thanks for watching. If you did, I'm Sovereign Sage. I didn't really get to make a whole lot of progress, but it's okay. We'll focus on it and try to do it better next time. All right.